to on, my long car drives or anything, whatever.
Right.
And especially if they were like 2 or 3 hours, they'd pretty much get me to the destination. So
yeah, it's like it was always supposed to be. It's just funny. I remember me and Bailey sitting down, and I remember, or like we weren't sitting. I don't know. For all I know, I was sitting and he was standing. I don't know. But whatever. I was talking to him, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it'll be a half an hour to an hour, and we'll let them. People will be able to listen to it live if they want to, which will be cool. Like if we mess anything up, yeah. And I'm like, all right, well, and then that's it. We'll upload it a half an hour to an hour, and that'll be it. And then I don't know, man. It started going later and later, and I think we got to a point too where like, because I remember when Bailey left, that he was. One of the things that he referenced as to why he needed to leave was because the show was just too long, and I was like, yeah, but I mean, what I mean? We'll just put an alarm clock on, and no matter what, you gotta go. That's it. It's not a big deal. But I think what happened was like me and Leah and him, and especially when it was me, Moon, and Leah and JB, like we got to talk, and I don't know what was going on, but chemistry was crazy, and we just kept going. And then like at 4 a.m. or something, then like JB would be like, oh, I'm not going to bed now. And he'd be like, yo, let's all play games. And we would all play games then. Or like, or I would go to bed sometimes and Leah would stay up, and they'd stay up to like 6, 7 a.m. playing games. And I'm like, you guys are nuts. And I can even remember like just a long time ago, like having that issue sort of with, it was 2 hours, and it was like, wow, we're doing 2 hours when we were supposed to do like an hour and half an hour. It was crazy. I don't know.
One thing that really drug it out from my perspective was Corrupted kind of became the monetized this Fallout show. It was like the Raw after the pay-per-view on several occasions.
Yeah.
So things would drag on longer because you'd have your regular Corrupted stuff to talk about, but then something's going on, or last night was crazy, so you guys are talking about it or whatever, and next thing you know, it's a 2.5 hour show. Or if you're having a good show, you're not going to end it because it's the hour mark. How many times, Jesse, with Off the Rails have we ended at like 1:15, 1:20? And I mean, heck, who's to say that if it wasn't for Corrupted coming up, because we always record at 11 o'clock your time, Joe, on Saturdays. So if it wasn't for the fact that Corrupted is, we've got to be ready for Corrupted, we could have a 2 or 3 hour Off the Rails Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the last couple weeks.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
Though the last couple seem to, I don't know, end correct. Like, but there has been other ones for sure where it was like, wow, we just have to end.
The one good thing that does, the time limit that we have, though, the good thing is we can end on top. It doesn't turn into like the last 10, 15 minutes where we're kind of just dragging it out,
Yeah.
You can end on top like we did tonight. That was fucking crazy.
Well, I'm going to end on top of you. What's up, everybody? This is episode 182 of Corrupted Podcast. And I didn't really do anything on YouTube today, so I'm kind of like rejuvenated to be speaking to somebody. I don't know, man. I did a bunch of shit, and it was crazy. I started this wood fucking project at like 4:30 p.m., and now it's... and I finished at about 9:30. So it took me, it took me like 5 hours to 6 hours to do this. And so I was doing that all day, and then I just decided not to do anything on YouTube at all. And so I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I'll do stuff tomorrow. I'm just glad no like news broke or something. But then I was thinking in my head, like, even if it did, I might have missed it because I was so busy doing this stuff. And I went to Home Depot to do the pickup thing. You just like type in the thing and they'd come out and deliver it to you. And I felt like a piece of shit because I pulled into the goddamn parking lot. And, like, they have, like, the designated curbside, whatever. And it's Saturday. And I pull up, and, like, the parking lot is fucking full. Like, you wouldn't know there was any pandemic or anything. The parking lot was full, like, of people. And they're all inside. And I'm like, wow, there's just a shitload of people in there. I'm like, I made the right call by doing curbside pickup. So, as I'm turning to pull into a parking space, I'm like, holy shit. I'm the only piece of shit that's doing this. It's like 12 empty fucking spaces all cordoned off. No one's in them. I pull up to mine. But the good news, I guess, is that it was quick then. I typed in my thing and the guy brought out the order. And yeah, I started building this fucking thing, and I'll talk more about it later. But I don't know, man. And you guys, I only have one little injury. I only cut myself a little bit. Dude, you know when you slice off like skin? I sliced off like every layer of skin, like downward. Like I fell into the wood at an angle, and so it went and like it chunked off like a 1/4 inch of skin, and so I could see,
nice.
like I could see the last layer of skin, and it was bleeding through it and shit, you know. And I was like, oh, god damn, the Band-Aid just covered it up, you know, after I washed it out because I was paranoid. I'm like paranoid if you cut yourself, you're gonna get like gangrene or something like that, or like an infection or something.
Right.
That'd be your. I mean, I've heard about that shit. You know, like people get a fucking splinter or fucking a nail and they fucking die or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you have that, what is it, alcohol solution or whatever, or hydrogen peroxide or something like that. You can dab on it or pour on it. I mean, that shit's, what, 99 cents for a jug of peroxide? Something like that.
Yeah, I've got the... I got the fucking, you know, the little towel things or whatever. The little, you rip them open. The alcohol pads.
Right, yeah, those two. That's what I meant by alcohol. I was...
Yeah.
Well, I kind of got alcohol wipes and peroxide kind of in one, the way I said it.
Yeah, that's all I had, but I was like, yeah, I fucking stuck it on there. I'm like twisting it into the skin, like, all right, you know, whatever. What's up, Jesse? How you been, brother? Is this thing
frozen?
Is he fucked up?
His mic's frozen.
He's always fucked whenever we do Corrupted. I don't know why. We start the show and he's fucked up. Everything breaks.
Well, no, I'll be honest. In between Off the Rails and starting Corrupted, the four of us were over here talking, and it kept fucking up on us. It was freezing us out completely, and we had to all reboot Discord.
I was talking and everything.
Yeah, I could see it. I could tell that there was something wrong. That's why I said something. I'm like, I better tell him. I don't think he knows.
Like I was talking during your whole story about the fucking wound, and then all of it.
Oh my god!
I was wondering why it was so quiet. I was, adding to it a little bit, but I was like, man, why is no one else adding to this? that explains it.
I was just listening to the story.
Hey, Casey, poor Casey. And by the way, Tony from Revere, if he's listening, I'm gonna put Tony on in a little bit. Tony, give me a few, and I'll get you on here. Tony in the rear, yeah. I didn't get Casey on at all last night, so I felt bad. He was like the one person that was still waiting that never got put on Monetize This last night.
Not a big deal, you know.
It's okay.
I'll hold it against you. I'll hold it against you forever. So.
Yeah. I do that, man.
Right.
I do that to people. They'll be waiting, and I won't fucking. I'll just forget, or like I'll be whatever, or I'll just be like, I'm not putting more on yet, or whatever. It's nothing against you, though. I felt bad. I feel bad when that happens. It happens all the time, and I don't even notice it. Like I was telling Drew, Frank was waiting several times, and I never got him on, and I was like, wow, that's. And I feel really bad because he's like a real serious guy, and he's like an elder of mine. He's older. He's like a couple years older than us.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like I disrespect. I feel like you should respect like people who are older than you even more, and you put them on. I don't know. It's just weird way I feel, and then I didn't even do that. I didn't put the guy on at all. So I was like, fucking sorry. Holy shit, dude. Oh man.
Oh. No, don't feel bad. I'm like a lot of times I was just talking. God, I think I was talking to Garguts the whole time.
Oh right, yeah, you guys are flirting.
Well, yeah, I mean Drew, he's not good enough for me no more. I need Garguts.
What?
He wants good God. They get together and talk about food. Fucking, yo, Casey, what do you like, medium rare?
Dude,
why did he sound like Grover?
Yeah, why does he sound like the guy? Why does he sound like the guy who calls Tommy?
Busted.
Tommy, you wanna fuck around with me, Tommy? I'll fucking kill you.
Oh no.
Tommy, I'll cut you.
Luckily, I don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't know about that guy?
That's been a while. I haven't heard that. Well, I mean, Tom hasn't been here either.
Well, no, now that you did the voice, I've heard that, like the clip played or something, but I didn't know he had a name.
Oh, I don't know. We don't know his name at all. But he's been calling for years.
Caller, I don't know.
So I already told this. I already told the story, but the bottom line is back about a year ago or so, Tommy only told me, He only told me, Ken JB, about his father having cancer. At least he told me that. And
I remember this.
Yeah, it was a secret, right? So then he told, and I said, who did you tell? Because I told no one, even my wife doesn't know. I told nobody. And I didn't even, actually, you know what? JB didn't know yet. JB didn't even know. So JB didn't know either. And so it was, that was it. 2 people. And then after that, he goes, oh, well, I did tell, this guy. And I'm like, dude, who else did you tell? Because that same week or a couple weeks later or whatever, he was getting the calls from that guy, and the guy was going,
tell me up, your fucking dad is coming.
And it was like, oh my God, dude, what? So I was like, dude, that's a huge clue. I said, that's the first time you've had a huge clue. Somebody told somebody, or that is that guy, because how the fuck would they know to call you and say that? And that's a fucked up thing to do. Like and nobody knew at the time, right? Like nobody knew. Seriously, like Jesse, you didn't know, JB didn't know, only me and Ken knew. And
I remember you asking me.
You didn't know. And then, eventually Tommy would admit to me that his roommate knew, the one that he hated, that was an asshole. So that guy knew. Mm-hmm. James Worley knew. And I guess Danny MT knew. So at that point, now we narrowed it like, okay, well, now all those people know. Okay, fine. So now it's like 5 people. So whatever. So between those 5 people, there's certainly 2 of them that are scumbags, right? Like, well, maybe 3, but no, 2 that are definitely scumbags, or maybe 4, but no, 2 that are definitely scumbags in
maybe all of them. Hey, you left yourself
he might
out
be.
of that.
Hey, look, it could be all of us, to be honest. But no, James Worley for sure, and the roommate who tried to like threaten him and stuff. So it's either his roommate or James Worley, in my opinion. It's got to be one of those 2 guys. So, because right at that time when only 5 people knew, somebody was calling him on live shows and on places and going,
tell me you fucking die. I hope your fucking father's cancer. I hope you die.
It was like, what the fuck, dude? And that's crazy. So it was like, I'm like, dude, this is crazy. And then there were people trying to say it was me, and I'm like, dude, he's called the show while I'm here, like while I'm on video, like with Tommy. And then somebody thought it was somebody else, and then somebody thought it was JB, and I'm like, it's not JB because JB doesn't even know. So like it took, and so to this day we don't know still. But I don't know, man.
I thought it was pretty much narrowed down to being Worley, because the homeless dude, I don't even think he knew, or the roommate, whatever you want to call him, he didn't even really know YouTube or what to do with it, or anything. He didn't seem like he would know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just not Danny's thing. Like he'll just do shit right to your face. He's not going to do some weird prank shit.
It's definitely not him. Yeah.
He loves Tommy so much. I don't think he would do that though either.
No, yeah, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah. He wouldn't protect him for years and then turn around and fucking troll him like that. That's just weird.
Yeah.
Dude, when I do that voice, my throat really hurts, like in the area that it's had the problem.
When I do that fucking thing there, my God, Tommy, I tell you.
So I definitely think, you know what? I really think the voice stuff was the voice box. I think I hurt my voice box or something. It's got to be what it is. You
should have done that voice so much then.
Good Lord, that hurt.
I will tell you what, fuck you.
Now I'm going to start doing it.
This all began when you yelled at me like a month ago. This all started. Your karma.
You're right. Yeah, it could be when I yelled at you. No, it was like 2 weeks ago. I flipped out, and I swear that was it. But
well, dude, you yelled literally like a week or just a few days later on Raw. You went off even more, and I was like, God damn, dude.
Yeah, everyone said that. Like, well, that's not going to help it. That's fucking crazy.
Oh shit,
man! Thanks to everybody who re-upped on Patreon. Hope you guys continue to do it. Thanks to everybody who goes up. I hope more people can go up and stuff. This is the first time we've been below 300 by the 10th, so I am a little concerned. 297. We need like 3 more patrons. So if you're listening for free tonight, think about dropping $1, because I did put this public, so anybody in the past who's ever been on Corrupted or on the YouTube channel here, you should see this. So it is free for former patrons tonight. So we'll see. Which is weird because there's only 60 people watching, and I would have thought there'd be like 90 because I made it free for people who aren't even patrons, plus the patrons. So like, I'm surprised. People must be jerking off tonight or something.
I'm seeing it. I mean, it's gradually going up, like one here, one there. So maybe people are just still trickling in.
I did start early.
Well, that too. Like we were pretty much on time and
not
everything.
early, but we started at like 1:08, which is normally like we're supposed to start at 1. But recently we've been doing pre-shows too, and I didn't do a pre-show tonight. I just put out a video. I would have done a pre-show, but I got this crazy preoccupied with the wood building stuff. We'll talk more about later because I'm a loser. I'm terrible with that shit though, dude. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I was like, why would I do this wood shit? Like, why would I build stuff? Like, I'm really bad at like measuring stuff and all that. But there's so many videos now to help you that I'm like, come on. But I don't have all the cool. Man. I don't have the stuff that they have though. Like, you know what I mean? Like the big, like the miter saws and all the other things. Like all I have is a hand fucking scroll saw, whatever, the hand one. Mm-hmm. And you can't get a straight cut with that. Really. I mean, you can try and you can kind of get a pretty good cut if you steady hand, but these people are using table saws and miter saws and things like that, and they're like, just, you know, it's fucking cuts it beautifully. You know, mine's all fucked up. Like, I'm just doing it with a hand thing. But
well, yeah, that's going to affect it a little bit. But again, like I was telling you earlier, again, there it is. Fuck. You can't say it anymore. It's fucked up. But the fact that it's homemade, I mean, it's going to look homemade, but sometimes it kind of gives it a cool look at the same time. Like, you can tell it's homemade.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it. It was like when I was telling you earlier about the chair my dad built. You know, it looked fucking retarded, but it was a solid fucking chair. And you knew it was homemade.
Yeah, it's unique. It's similar to when like bands, you know, you listen to a record, right? But then you go see a fucking band play live. You don't want it to be perfect. You want those little imperfections because it's just special. And the same thing with anything that's like homemade like that.
Right.
You're not going to get that on an assembly line, you know.
I'm just curious what you made or what you're making.
Amanda Carmen Lazy Eye. That guy left the show over a year ago, you dumb dumb.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! Like, why do people say that?
I thought you were saying that's what you were making. I was like,
no, hey, I'm making her lazy eye.
I'm gonna make it straight.
I'm gonna make a collage of her tits.
No, dude, yeah, in the chat, they just they know.
Here comes,
and they're just saying that to, you know, hey, you responded. Now they can go jerk off.
Listen, I had to ban the guy. Don't make the troll accounts and beg for somebody to be here who left the show over a year ago. It's not going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might want to harass those people instead. They left. Oh man, people funny. They're like, bring Dave Rose back. I'm like, what? Bring the guy who left. Bring the guy who left and then bashes me and hates me. Bring him back again for the 9th time. No, my brain, dude. I'm not doing that back and forth. When's he going to stab me in the back? No, I fucking. He'll never be back because he left for the 90th time and he says bad things about me. He doesn't like me, so I don't want to bring him back. I don't want to bring back somebody who doesn't like me. You know what I mean? And he's the one that left. Go harass him about it. Parker says, if you can find him, he's probably fucking a fucking goddamn Boy Scout right now. Parker says last night, no, he's fucking in the woods building an arrow or something like that to hunt JD's dick. Dude, I still can't believe that he fucked JD's fucking mistress. You know? People always say JD's girlfriend. It's like, not really. That's his, like, 3rd girlfriend. That was JD's girlfriend on the side of the girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, that's the funny thing. She thought she was the girlfriend, and the other girl thought she was really the girlfriend, but the other girlfriend was the girlfriend, and those girlfriends were wrong. So, Parker says, last night you played a Twitter video, Capitol rioters crushing police officer against the doors, then proceeded to claim it was just a fake video. No, I didn't claim it was a fake video. I said, is this a fake video? Is this really video from it? So you need to go back. And I'm the one that
said it looked like it was in a substation because, yeah, it looked like it was in a fucking subway.
Can you please correct yourself because this was not a fake video and was intended another example of violence? Hey, Parker.
I'm pretty sure we clarified that.
Yeah, listen, Parker, why don't you fucking listen with your faggot ears? How about that, you $320 lifetime supporter? I'm still going to flip out on you, okay? Fucking Parker, listen to your fucking self, you fucking asshole. I literally said in that video last night, I said, dude, look at this video, the cops below the Washington Capitol. And we're like, oh, is it fucking is this really a video from that day, or is this a different video from something else in a subway, and they're just trying to pass it off as this? I don't know. And then I was like, I don't know. We said we don't know, and then
someone
hey,
on the call jumped in and said it was real. Like, oh yeah, Drew, Joe, yeah, no, it is real. I saw it. Whatever.
No, then I even said the alarm going off. There's an alarm going off in the building, and you hear the alarm in the other video, and I go, the same alarm's going off too. What the fuck?
Yeah,
why is he making it out like I said it was fake? I didn't say it was fucking fake. You know what's fake is Dave Rose's friendships. Jay Swiss says, what would you guys sing at karaoke? I've been known to get drunk and belt out Earth, Wind, and Fire's September. Have a great night, fellas. Jay Swiss.
Darius Rucker's rendition of Lionel Richie's Stuck on You.
What the fuck?
That's my go-to.
Are you serious?
Well, listen to my voice. It's very Darius Rucker.
Yeah. Shoot yourself. No, you're right. It's got that vibe. Jesse would probably do some kind of Judas Priest thing or something.
I'm not going to sing "Girls Just Want to Have Fun." You're not going to get the right thing out of my voice.
I can't do Judas Priest anymore. It's hard to fucking hold them notes for like a minute. But I can do I'll probably do like Something to Remind You by Stained or some shit, something really depressing.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know what I can play on the guitar that I like is that one, that hidden track from Dysfunction or whatever that one.
Are you talking about was it Excess Baggage?
Yes, yeah, I can.
I love that one.
I can do that one.
That'd probably be my either number 1 or number 2, either that one or the one I mentioned.
Yeah, I love that
really.
One. Do you remember?
They're very similar, you know?
Dude, I remember when. First of all, I know how to play that on guitar too, so I really like that one. But I remember when I first heard that CD because I bought Typo Negative. What was it called?
Did you say Remember?
What?
He did.
The Casey disease continues spreading.
No, I think that's Tony from Rivera.
Casey would have said remember or something.
Yeah, I might have said that. He said play with my member. That's what he said.
No, that's a typical Casey thing.
No, but I got World Coming Down, Typo Negative, and I had Stained. And I remember the first time I had that on in the background, and like I was listening to it, and when it it keeps playing for a little while and you don't realize that you're doing something, and then that comes on, and I was like, damn, this song is fucking sad as shit or whatever. It was fucking crazy good. And I was like, wow, that was damn good. And Darkest Days, dude, Stabbing Westward, Darkest Days, Stained, Dysfunction, and whatever, and World Coming Down, Typo Negative. Those came out around the same time, and I would just have them all in rotation. And it's like, how did I not kill myself as a teenager? Because this fucking music was fucking suicidal.
Well, I mean, did you hear I think it's the last album Stain did? Did you? It was just called Stain. It was in 2011. It's probably the best album since either Dysfunction or Break the Cycle.
Yeah,
very good album.
See,
all the way through. You don't have to skip
to there.
Yeah,
barely.
Yeah, you don't have to
remember
skip a single song. It's really good.
I remember thinking
Remember.
Is my accent coming out tonight a lot?
Yes, big time.
Was
as
I
soon as
talking to
Tony
somebody?
came in, it's like telepathy.
No, I've been doing it all night. I guess somebody. I don't know. I know what it was. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I was I talked to the guy at Home Depot earlier for like 30 minutes, like outside while I was like talking about something, measuring something, and then I also called my friend, and I was talking to him for a while too. And then when
that's what I was saying, Joe, I thought the conversation we had was like probably 6 hours through the night, so my accent probably rubbed off on you.
It wasn't Tony, but yeah, me and Tony had gay sex. That was a different thing.
Well, you did say you talked to nobody. You just did stuff and you talked to those people. You didn't really do anything else or talk to anyone else. Maybe that's what it was.
That's what it is. And also, and the other thing was when we sat down here, I had a bottle of whiskey here, and I poured like a quarter into a cup, and I just started sipping it and drank the whole thing. Not a lot, just sipping it. And I really didn't eat a lot today. I ate like normal, tiny little meals. So it's just hitting me, I think. So I'm like this very relaxed, fucking weird. I don't know. So that must be what it is. But no, what was I saying? I don't even fucking remember. Stained.
We were talking about the karaoke thing, and you were talking about the one band.
Yeah. So Stained with that song, Break the Cycle was really so weird. It was like I don't know, like it was like definitely their like like Hollywood, music. Like, okay, like you're popular now, you got to put out a.
He did make one of the best, or he did make one of the most popular fucking songs of all time with that "It's Been a While" shit. That shit was everywhere. You couldn't go anywhere without hearing it.
Yeah, no.
Did I ever tell you guys? I think that song should not be censored on the radio. The words that,
why should
that
it
get
be?
censored, because I mean, I don't think
Well,
those words should be.
I don't think
fuck shit
tits-
up again part or whatever.
Because the way he's using it, like rappers or even like metal musicians, that they just throw the word around like it's fucking candy or whatever at a baby. But with what the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's the
God,
baby
you're
in the
a
plastic bag
pedophile.
we saw earlier.
You're a fucking pedophile. I'm gonna say it right now. I'll say it right now. You're a fucking pedophile.
I know what it is.
But he, in that song, he's not just throwing those words out. Each one of those words has meaning, and if you use another word in that sentence, it doesn't mean it doesn't come across as well.
Yeah. Well, listen, when fucking Nelly says he wants to put it in her pussy hole, what other fucking word is he gonna say there?
Yeah, but I guess you're right, but at the same time, this song is like the guy's pouring his heart out. So it's like, man, can the guy who's pouring his heart out not just say what the fuck he wants to say?
Listen, some people say pouring their heart out.
Just one line.
Some people say being a bitch.
Oh.
Shit and fuck are both in there.
I wish I had a better singing voice. I could have wrote some really good ones. But what I will say is, your mother. No, I don't know. What was the karaoke song? Okay. I guess I'm the only one left. I don't know.
Yep.
Fuck, man. There's too many.
Yes. Your screaming voice is fucking. That's what you need to be doing, bro.
Is that what you jerk off to?
That's what I used to do.
That's what we. Yeah, that's what when he screams and hollers. That's what. That's what I get off to.
Somebody should do karaoke and do one of your fucking songs. Joe, one of the ones you've done over the years. That'd be hilarious. Your Halloween.
I sent
Halloween
Tony
something.
JCS karaoke.
I did this I did 2 songs the other day. I did this rap song thing for Lil Suicide, and then I did another sad type of weird song, and then I did them in real time, like right then and there. Like I was watching Tony. He was on. I think he was doing something with Scott. And I said, right in real time, like at that moment, I didn't have those and send them to Scott. Because he was saying to me all crazy stuff. So instead of like responding to his drama stuff or whatever we were talking about,
you're talking about the pilot Cosmo.
Yeah,
Lost in the Cosmo.
Yes. So
Pilots you.
I basically fucking was like, I just did that right then and there, made that, and then I sent it to him to play. And then fucking Tony whipped it out, and I'm like, whip this out on the keyboard, and let's see, like Tony do his version.
Kind of like when you did the.
What?
Did we lose you?
We lost you, Tony.
Thank God it wasn't me this time.
Oh, it wasn't you? I thought it was.
What is going on?
No, I said like when you did the one with Steve last night, like the Star Wars bit, the Star Trek bit.
Yeah, it was like this dude just whipped
that,
it
right?
out. He was like, let me just do my version of that. I'm like, do your version of this. And it was great. I don't know if I recorded it. I don't know. If I find it, I will tell you.
When you say he whipped it out on the piano, all I think of it, you take his dick out, just goes across the fucking
Yeah. Oh, man, it was weird, dude. Dude, this was... I don't remember what it was. It was something like, but you did it. If I have the recording, if I could find it, I got to find it at some point because it's wicked funny. Because my thing is like all like this sad, like you forgot about me or something. And then he fucking does it. And it's his version of it. You know what I mean? He's got the, dude, I got to hit you up about some of the effects you have because I got my piano and I'm about to whip it out one night with you.
Jesus.
Don't play any. There's no songs. Don't be.
What the? Are you having a fucking?
Did your brain just break?
Don't be playing our songs.
Oh, he was like, it was like he was so upset. You're like, we don't need music. We just
need to
just want to sit in silence and be miserable like Jesse. What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, it'd be miserable to a soundtrack. I mean,
This was it. Listen, Tony, you remember this? How beautiful. Now, Tony did this pretty good. This is me, but Tony's is really good. Like his version of it live. It's amazing. Sad, very sad.
That might be my only friend until the end. I might be my only friend until the end. And I'm inside my head.
It's amazing. And then Tony did his version of it, and it was amazing. Very beautiful.
Well, there's your karaoke then. There's your go-to karaoke, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, there's too many to list. I'll just be honest. There's too many to list. I really don't have a... There is a go-to one, though, and I can't think of it. If I think about it, we'll come back to the question, because there is
The
one...
emotion in that song.
Yeah.
It's home.
It really was haunting.
Is it Hall & Oates?
No, but it should be. That would be a good one.
Every time Hall & Oates seems to come up, I've seen this happen with you a couple times. Like, you just instantly want to start belting out one of their songs.
I do have a thing for them, no doubt about it. I mean, that would be a good choice, though. That would be a good choice.
Hall & Oates gay? Are they gay?
No.
If they're not, they definitely seem like it.
I mean, they looked kind of Village People-ish.
Yeah.
Especially...
That other guy, the dude with the long hair, he's always going bop 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 bop, fucking always talking over the other guy. Never giving him a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rex, you can hear all my songs on joecronenshow.net. You can go there and listen to all the hits by
Dude.
Joe Cronin. I
was gonna do one song by you in the karaoke. I do the "Hold Me Down Tonight" or "Hold You Down Tonight."
Oh man! Well, okay, those songs are all here on Patreon. There's like 200 songs on Patreon, but these are the serious. These are my like real serious. Like these are like the like what do you call it when you just when you're Tony, when you're working on something but it's not done, but then you just put it out. You save it so later you can really do it the right way. That's what this is. These are all like the fucking takes of whatever the fuck. It's all
the demo version.
These are all the demos. Yeah, joecronenshow.net/music-ws. It's all on my website. It's all there. So there you go, Rex.
But yeah, like me, and you have ADD, like you said, and you do a song, and then you're like, I can't finish it. Fuck it, I'll do another song.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know
Speaking of ADD, I've got to go back to Hall & Oates. Which one looks more gay?
That's what I said. I think they're both equally gay.
No.
Their audience.
It's definitely.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. Oh my god, Jesse, that is fucking funny, bro. I'm gonna die.
I can't top that. You just fucking took it away from me. Moving on.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my god, their audience.
I'll say John Oates then.
John Oates is the gay one. He's the fucking fag. No, I'm just...
He looks like a white Lionel Richie.
Shake it up, it's Drew to come. I wanna stick it inside of Drew's fucking mom.
Yeah.
I'll jack her off and swallow pussy. I'll eat her asshole out with disease. Broken asshole, I'll eat her asshole out. So much.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I do. Yeah. Yes! I'll be here all week, you motherfuckers!
He's gonna do it again now, Tony. Way to go.
I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. He's out of touch, he's out of cum, and he'll swallow his dick while he fucks his mom.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I don't know what I would do, man. Whatever. This question was 20 minutes on this one. I'd do a million different songs. That's the answer.
Dude, that's hilarious.
They're fucking
I didn't realize that was a 20-minute ago question. That's
It was a
great.
20-minute deal.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
Tony,
30.
wait a minute, Tony. What would you do, Tony? Dude, I would do like Pink Floyd, The Wall, and scare people.
He would do Daryl Hall because
He'd be like, no, I would be behind you and doing you while you're doing that. Tony, there are people that think you're
a Hall & Oates sandwich. Hey, there you go, Tony. How about that?
Oh, you know what I would do is
you gotta have John Oates on the front though, so you can get the mustache right.
Oh God,
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
I think I would do that Pink Floyd. Remember that night I did Pink Floyd, one of my turns? Because it's so fucking like nobody would, dude, the karaoke guy would probably say no, don't do this. Like, we're not doing this. Can you imagine that? Would you like to call the cops? Like, I'm fucking screaming and looking at people like with a crazy look in my eye with a drink in my hand.
Never mind that, but all their fucking songs are like 12 minutes long.
Yeah,
So-
no, that one's short though. That one's pretty short. That's like 4 minutes or something, 3 minutes, something like that. Imagine that you get up on the thing, everyone's like doing all the fun stuff. Some guy did Kesha 10 minutes ago, and you get up there and you're like, day after day, love turns gray, and I have grown older. Like, people just like, what the fuck is this? We're to the bedroom! And you
fucking all tripped out and fucking drugged out. They're like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Yeah, look like a crackhead on the fucking stage.
I grabbed my favorite cock.
Just doing one of the obscure Pink Floyd songs. Hey, do you have a... Dude, do you guys have a stabbing?
Remember when we were something?
What?
What?
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What?
Vera, what has become of you? People are like, dude, what the fuck, man? We were like, this was fun earlier. Some guy did fucking American Pie or whatever. Everything's like fun and shit. And then you come out there with like, not only like, because I remember one night the karaoke guy begged someone not to do a song. And then later on, I was the second person that he kind of was like, don't do that. And it was Elvis. I did, I can't help falling in love. And I was doing that. But he was like, nah, you shouldn't do that. It's like so downer. People like, and I'm like, you think that's downer? Oh, that's the falling in love, Elvis Presley? Yeah. That's too downer? All right. How about this? Give me fucking one of my turns, Pink Floyd. How about that? Ass fuck.
Slitting the throat.
If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
Oh, that's what pedophiles say nowadays.
Yeah, you know what? Give me fucking Desperate Now then by Stabbing Westward. No one's ever knows what that is. And it's like fucking Wicked, just slow and stupid. And like nobody will know. They wouldn't even have that on karaoke, but you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just fucking, just fuck with the guy, you know? Oh, you know, what if I told him like, hey, the Sesame Street theme, and he's like, "There's no, I don't think there's any words to that or whatever." Yeah, there is, dude. What? You don't know the words to fucking Sesame Street? What the fuck?
Pretty easy one. That thing, I still have that in my head, and I probably haven't seen a Sesame Street in 20 years.
Imagine that you start doing Sesame Street, and then when you get done, go to, "Hey, does anybody have any kids here?" and look, and when you say that, you look around with your hand in your pants. Holy fuck, dude. This is weird. So, yeah, I built that fucking thing. You saw it, Drew. What do you know, it looks all raggedy.
Some woodworking there, huh?
Yeah,
Jesus,
dude.
You use some sandpaper, use a few different kinds, get it down a nice grain, you know.
I'm
it's
retarded.
Nice, you're going to maybe put some polyurethane on that, get that a nice stain color.
I am. It's coming. It's coming tomorrow.
Put some lacquer on that bitch.
Wow, I just had...
Really nice.
Oh my God, did I have deja vu. That's so weird. Wow. And now I'm having the deja vu about the deja vu. Here it comes. And then, oh my God.
I love that.
I think you're being overly critical about the thing. It looks homemade. It looks fine, like I saed earlier.
Yeah, it's just,
it looks good.
Well, you know what it is? So I told Drew this earlier, but like, so I don't know why, but I bought $18 worth of wood, which I was excited about because I was like, it's only $18. But little did I know what I fucked up because I built one side, then I went to build the other side, and then I was gonna do the other two, and then I realized, oh shit, I didn't times it by 2, which I needed to do for both sides. Instead, I had 2, so I had the left and the right side and not the other sides. So I had wood. And I didn't have the right amount of wood for the build of the thing I was actually building. And I went, oh my God, dude. And I didn't want to wait. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to the store again tomorrow to build it the right way. I'm just doing this now because this is when I'm doing this. So I
short on some wood. Huh?
Yep, I threw
short on some wood.
I threw all the fucking plans out. I threw the plans out of what I was building. I was building like an end table type of thing, and I just threw the plans out and went, all right, well, I can't build that anymore because I got the wrong shit. So I built the left and the right sides of it and then shortened the whole thing and made it into, I don't know, it could be either a table with fucking you put plants on, or an end rack with towels, or, a TV stand
exactly
or something.
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
First one, yeah. Put some plants and like some nice, like, like seasonal decor. You know what I mean?
Well, so tomorrow I'm staining the whole thing, and then I'm darkening the whole outside. Then I'm going to stain the top like a walnut, and then I'm going to paint the rest of it white, the whole thing white. Then I'm going to distress it with sandpaper. So hopefully it will look better tomorrow than just wood. But
isn't it crazy, like, when you get pushed a certain way and you're able to do something just by getting pushed a certain way and scrapping the plans and just going with your gut.
Yeah.
And you created something out of nothing, and that's when you really use your intuition and shit. You know what I mean? When you get pushed a certain way.
Yeah, it was like the time I got cornered by a 6'2" janitor, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna blow him, and I did, and now he's
you fucking ripped his dick off, huh?
I ripped his fucking dick into shreds, and he cried, but I knew there was a video camera in there, and that they would see him attempting the rape on me, so I said,
can't get away with anything these days.
Fuck it. I hope he's dead. I hope he's dead now. I really do think he's dead now. And I've been thinking a lot about becoming the spokesperson for guy rape. Nobody talks about it. Like, there's a lot of guy rape.
Hey, I'm there with you, bro. I'm there with you. In the band days, I had a lot of girls. They tried to take advantage of me too.
Yeah.
I know. I was there with you. So I think we definitely could be on the forefront.
They'll try to rape you, dude. I get it.
Yeah.
What'd you think about my Stone Cold Steve Austin 1999 pose earlier? Did anybody see this?
Yeah,
I did not.
You nailed it, bro.
Look at that. It's my Stone
Pretty
Cold
much nailed it.
19. Like, somebody trace this. Like, somebody's gonna outline this. Probably that fucking psychopath fucking blown is gonna trace this and like put it in Photoshop, PNG me, and then send it to a t-shirt company, and then have this as
hell yeah.
Yeah, Cronin 316. I'm thinking about doing it.
Why don't you just do it?
I might do it. I'm thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
T-shirts don't sell worth a shit, but I think a few people would buy Cronin 316 or Cronin 69. That might be a good one.
Cronin 420.
Or Cronin 666.
Cronin 666 says,
Cronin.
I just flip-flopped again. No, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about it.
Cronin the Demon God.
Cronin the Demon God.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're live on Patreon for the people that don't know. But tonight I did make the video public, so anything can happen now. But I hope you do sign up on Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, because we need patrons, motherfuckers, and we could use some $25 producers.
You're
Speaking
up
of
over the
Patreon
300
and-
mark, right?
He's almost there.
298
All
now.
right.
Yeah, we're close.
We're getting there.
Speaking of Patreon and shows on the Patreon, this is a good time for Jesse and I to corner you. So you found out tonight that we're actually like
Grab his ankles, Drew. I'll fuck him. No, sorry.
we're actually 3 episodes in the bin, and you had no clue. We've been ahead for weeks and kind of low key joking about it.
Oh, we've been fucking with you.
I thought I fucked up the numbers or something. I was like, I'm fucking something
No,
up
he
with
sent
this.
he sent you like the same one, like what, two weeks? in a
Yeah,
row or
so
something?
episode 17, I sent you 2 Saturdays in a row, and you never noticed it.
Mhm. Oh, what up?
He was gonna do
I
it.
always send it to you about midnight on Saturday
Wait a minute.
night.
Did I put it up
And-
twice?
No, because
Okay.
you didn't put it up the first time,
Oh my
so I
God,
just sent
okay.
the same one again.
That's
you
funny.
had no clue.
That's fucking hilarious. I just put it up
He was gonna, yeah.
Friday night. I think Friday afternoon or something, like right before monetize this at some point in the day. Yeah, I'd put it up. That's funny.
Yeah, you just put out 17. We just finished recording 20.
Jeez.
Yeah, like if you didn't put that out, he was gonna send you like 16 for fucking weeks until you did. He was just gonna keep sending you the same one. It was like
No.
You almost made it too. You were just a day away from me sending it to you a third time. And that
Oh
would have
my
been
God.
fucking hilarious if you still didn't pick up on it. But
Wow.
like I said earlier, it works out great because it's nice to have a couple in the bin, like you said. So,
yeah.
I've got a vacation coming up in a few months that we'll probably miss 2 in a row. So we may even have to get another one out there. And then,
Yeah.
what if one of us can't make it? Jesse's not feeling good, shit like that. It's nice to have a couple. Because Saturday's like the one night we've been able to agree that we can both make it, no problem.
What the fuck? D. Welsh put out a video.
Another
one?
Have you seen? Oh
Like a
my
promo?
Christ, man!
Ugh.
That's like if Casey lost weight and no
Man.
glasses.
If your penis came to life and had a head,
I didn't know he was going for the Chavo
Same
from System of a
goddamn
Down look. What the
bullshit.
fuck?
J-Man.
man, sick eyebrows.
This is the same thing Ellsworth did for his chin. He just grew a big beard.
Playing that goddamn shitty promos, and now Raw's Casey is getting involved. Fuck this shit. And we
Raw's
haven't even
Casey.
heard from the castigator Drew.
You say Ross Casey?
He did.
Oh my god!
Fuck
you're
this shit.
not
And we haven't
recording
even
this
heard
live,
from the
idiot. You can re-record it.
Yeah, you can stop and fix the mistake.
Oh,
Listen, play it back. Listen, he says it.
Castigator Drew. We haven't even heard this shit. And we haven't even heard from the castigator Drew. We haven't even heard
Oh, here it is.
J-Man playing that goddamn shitty promos. And now Raw's Casey is getting involved. Fuck.
Oh my god! Raw
It's
is
like, dude,
Casey,
you can record these again if you need to. Like,
and this was only 20 seconds long, so he really could have just fucking started out.
he could have done like 5 of them and picked the best one.
Well, he doesn't
in, like,
know
a
he
minute and
messed up.
20.
I think he doesn't fucking know Casey's name. That's what it is. He really doesn't know. I
it's been
think.
like fucking. Hasn't it been a
Yeah.
while? Like,
Yeah,
If he
it's
put
been-
on some glasses, he'd look like his skinny brother. It'd be hilarious.
This shit. And we haven't even heard from the castigator Drew. We haven't even heard from Joe Cronin. What is this motherfucking shit? Come monetize this 300. Amanda's taking home that belt. There's nothing that either of you guys.
Yeah, was she gonna take it home again and then give it back
What
right
the
away?
fuck is this guy saying?
He
You
stopped
haven't
it.
heard
He-
from me. I recorded 4 videos yesterday while he typed behind his keyboard. It
Wait.
was fucking 9
It's
o'clock at
fucking
night before he
so
gave
weird.
us even one.
Dude, wait, Joe, you didn't stop that, did you? Because he literally kept talking and it ended. Did he know that it was only 20 seconds? he
still
wasn't done, I
talking,
don't
he's
think.
Oh my god!
I don't think he realized he was recording. That's probably him typing it out and just didn't realize his phone was recording.
Oh, God, that's well. I would love. Oh, I wish that was true. He was looking pretty good at the camera, but that would have been hilarious.
You know what Brenna said? when
I don't know. That,
You know what
that
Brenna
was a
said when,
fucked up.
when I made the
What?
table? You know what Brenna said when I made it? She goes because she didn't know what it was for, and I don't even know it either. You know when I made it and I brought it upstairs to see how level it was on the floor. Brenna goes, "Oh, you made me a lemonade stand." I'm like, "Oh no, no." But then she was like, "No, I don't
That-
want to do that." I'm like, "I already
Oh.
made you that other thing the other day. I made her some little thing with scrap wood."
You know what? she-
I was like, "I
is
just
she
found
like
this wood," and I'm
doing-
like, "Fucking here you go."
She like you could build her like one of those like a little theater thing. And you could do like puppet plays or something.
Oh my god, yeah, she would love that. She does that already with like just anything. She'll come up to me and be like, "Look, this cup's talking to the other cup. Hey, cup, I'm gonna poop in your face now." Blah! Like, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And then Leah goes, "Jesus Christ, she's you. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
she's you."
yeah.
Leah. Every day, I hear from Leah, "Oh my god, you're Dan." Every day, my daughter is crazy. I
like
feel
she's,
bad.
I want this for a lemonade stand. You're like, kid, I spent freaking 5 hours on this thing. I'm not giving it to you to. How long did it take you to make?
Took me 5 hours
least
to
a few
make
hours.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're like, I spent 5 hours doing this thing. I'm not giving it to you to spill lemonade and
Yeah.
juice all over it.
Yeah, but I told her, I
Ruin
was
some
like,
other wood.
"Don't worry though. You do one of those, you COVID stand. Don't worry. I'll build you another
The
one."
way kids are today, so she didn't think it was like a waterboarding stand or something. Kids know too much these days. They'll be like,
Oh my god,
Advanced.
I can fucking waterboard some my dolls with this, and it just needs a hole in the middle so I can pour the water. Imagine that you
Dude.
come in your fucking outback and your daughter's waterboarding her dolls while videotaping, going like, "Tell me where you put the scissors, Cynthia." She's doing all the voices, and then she teabags it, fucking like in Halo. Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude!
oh God.
No,
Imagine that one.
that
Yes.
story's real. That story's real. Gavin was running around with a Nerf gun back when he was 5 or 6 years old. And, he played a little Xbox. He played Xbox at the time, obviously. He played Halo. and I think he was 6, and maybe he was 7, probably he was 7, but he was running around with the gun, and he was like pretending to shoot like something like a stuffed animal, and he's like, "Da-da-da," and he's like, got him, and then he was running around ducking and rolling around with the gun, and then as he walked over to it, he like did the teabag thing, but he doesn't know what it means. He just knows like you sit on their face or whatever. I'm like, are you?
And you saw it?
Yeah, dude. I spit out. I was sipping coffee on the porch. I'm sipping coffee on the porch at my mother's house outside. He's in the driveway doing this, and I fucking spit out the coffee. I went because I was like, oh my god. And I go, and I couldn't help it. I said it out loud. I go, did you just teabag that thing?
Son, then, we're gonna have to have a little conversation.
And then he goes, I sat on, I put my butt in its face like in Halo. And I went, oh my god. What the fuck?
See what Halo did, dude? It fucking brainwashed a whole generation of kids to do exactly that. You know?
Oh my god.
They started everything.
Soon you're gonna hear him say it like in the middle of a game with someone on Xbox. He's like, I fucking teabagged you, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Well no, he does do that now. Now he does that. He's 11. He goes, I hear him talking with his friends. He's got friends who are 12, 13, and like 10 and shit. They're all around the same age. And I'll be in there and they'll be like, God damn it! My gun! I shot him in the balls! And I'm like, what the hell? And but Gavin is really a quiet kid. So when I hear this in the room, I'm like, what the fuck?
Except when he's killing motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's not like me.
They're
he's
just
very
in their
quiet.
Own world.
But
just in their own world.
I bang on the door and I go, dude, stop saying really bad stuff loudly. Like, because we can hear you, like, whatever. He's like, oh, okay.
Or I'm going to shit on the rug and blame you.
Okay. Yeah, he gets real
what was
freaked out.
what was the clip? I don't remember exactly what happened, but it was like Brenna like killed him in something or whatever, and then she had this maniacal laugh right after. What was that?
Oh my god.
I don't quite remember, but
I don't remember.
It was great.
That just happened the other night. She went into a game in Roblox he was in, and then she killed him in the game, and she was laughing at that. That was a couple nights ago.
Oh, it must have been the same kind of thing, yeah.
Same type of thing.
That's where I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was funny.
You guys, woo.
But we should, I guess, scroll down some more comments here. We got Heavy Steps. Right. Would you rather travel back in time to meet your ancestors, or would you rather go to the future to meet your descendants?
Fuck them all.
I don't have either, so hey, fuck it.
Can I travel with a gun? No, I'm just kidding. No. I would...
It's a pretty good question, actually.
I would definitely go back in time. I mean, generally, I would want to go in the future. That's usually what I would choose, to go to the future. But with family, I would go to the past to see, like...
With your past, especially.
Yeah, because I want to meet, like...
You want to see what's going on. Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I want to go meet my mother, like, when she was 18, when she got knocked up with her schizophrenia, and see how much like me and my daughter she is, so I can be worried more. She's probably like, fuck it.
Hey, I think it's passed down like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. But I think that's a great thing that you would go back, back in time. I think Joe would go in the future and see how fat all his kids would be and out of shape they would be, right?
Yeah, like if I noticed
I go to the future to see my I go to the future to see my grave.
That's a good point, Jesse. Yeah, it better be good.
Hey, it looks good. How about that?
It better have a dick hole in it for the homeless people that come by.
No.
Fuck my grave.
I just want a Folgers can. Stick me in it. I'll be fine.
A Folgers can. The best part of waking up is Jesse in my cup. Start drinking it.
Can you imagine? You put a little teaspoon of me in every morning.
I could see.
Little chunks of fucked up bone in it.
I could see masturbating in it.
God.
There's the marrow.
You get a little piece of metal you accidentally bite on this part of my hip replacement.
You start eating it, chewing the marrow.
Sucking on it like a chicken bone.
Dude, you know what I would do is I would actually come into the thing. I would come into the can. So we were like joining ourselves again.
I like that.
Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Know? Like fuck the dust.
Like stirring brownie mix.
Have you seen that women put that in dildos? They put their husband's ashes in dildos if they die.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And they fuck themselves with it. That's a real thing.
That actually, I would actually rather go that route.
Are you fucking?
I'd rather be turned into
are
a
you
dildo.
joking?
No, I'm not kidding at
No,
all.
Fucking-
That's a
No,
real
they
thing.
do it.
Some
They
sick and
definitely do it.
twisted fucking thing.
No, that's a real thing.
Well, it's kind of no different than getting a tattoo or like earrings or something with your, with ashes in it. Except they're never gonna have another cock that they will love.
They put
So they're
the. Can you put my husband's fingerprints around my pussy? That's what I'd like. Okay. Sure. Heavy Steps also says, if you could fight one politician live on UFC, who would you fight and why? Well, we didn't get to. Do you guys want to answer that? I mean,
Go for it.
anybody else want to answer the other one too?
I was agreeing with the whole past thing, like the ancestors. You made a good point on it. I really got nothing to add though.
One politician in a fight.
One that we would fight. Well, didn't we just lose good old Marty boy? He's gone.
Yeah, Marty Walsh is leaving Boston. He's in Biden's cabinet now.
Damn.
We just lost our mayor,
good
dude.
For him. It's good for him,
Now man, it's too bad. He was really kind of carrying on the legacy. I have a feeling because, when Mumbles Menino left, right? Mumbles, I'm from Boston. I fucking from Boston. And, Menino has the new mayor, you guys may not know, but the new Marty Walsh, at least he has the South Boston accent, right? So, but I have a feeling, and not that I don't mind a black person being a politician or a mayor or something like that. Obviously, I'm not racist, but I want a typical Boston, just fuck bag to be the mayor so I can listen to it. But I have a feeling they're going to elect somebody who's not white. I think somebody who's not white is coming in next, and which will be weird because for so many years, the person who's been the mayor is like, I fucking want to do this and the other thing. And now
we're gonna make a water thing down here and we're gonna move it. Everything's gonna be all right, guys.
I think it's gonna be an Asian maybe. And so if it's an Asian, they're gonna be they're gonna sound regular. They're gonna be like, it's great to be the mayor, and I really appreciate being the mayor. And Wingling Pang is the new mayor of Boston. And now we're going to clean up the streets, and we're going to do a good job, I think, of doing that. And I'm happy to be the mayor.
That's so not us.
And you're going to be like, oh, no.
They're going to throw fucking tomatoes at him. You're going to be like, boo. They're going to be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and no black guy in Boston has the Boston accent. So they'll sound like, glad to be the mayor, and I'll be the good mayor, and it'll be like, oh fuck, what happened to the goddamn? I fucking tell you something.
No, what if we just have a dude that's just he's just real with it, He's just like, hey, we're gonna fucking. He might not be Irish, he might be a black dude, but he's just real with it. He's like, we're gonna fucking clean up everything and
clean this shit up.
Hopefully.
My point is, I don't care how good or bad they are. That's not my point. I just want that stereotypical Irish guy, not because I want all white people to be politicians. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if the whole country was whatever, but in Boston, I want a fucking goofy mayor with a full-blown Boston accent because it's funny. And it's just too bad that looks like, I think it's going to go away. I really mark my words down now. You can, Tony, that it will be somebody who maybe a non-white person, which is okay. It's just I'm bored by it. Anybody non-white's going to sound like anybody else in the country. But I miss the old fucking cracked out cracker, is what I'm saying.
We're gonna clean up the streets in Boston here. We're gonna do everything. Everything gonna be a-okay. I'm the new mayor of Boston. It's nice to meet y'all.
The fucking Tyrone motherfuckers here.
Oh my god.
I'm running the city of Boston now, guys. Since Marty Walsh is gone, so everything's gonna be just illin', man. I got it all under control.
Oh my god, that is amazing. I mean, that's really good shit. I gotta get whatever voice changer Tony's got.
Tasty motherfucker.
That's our new mate. No, that was just our new.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. Fuck. I wasn't saying he was fake.
Idea.
He's a real man.
Well, he's actually sleeping on my couch right now.
He's in my wife. He's in your girlfriend.
Watch. Make sure he doesn't steal anything.
Oh. I would fight. I wouldn't. Who would I fight? I don't even know who I'd fight, dude. I don't know. I'd fight like.
Am I an asshole if I say Pelosi?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
no, why not?
I get one freebie, right?
Fight her for you.
Oh, you have her. I'll take McConnell.
Dude, what did you
You know what? I might actually say Donald Trump just so I could be everyone's hero.
That's a good point. Yeah, you would be a hero. I'd love to fight Trump. That would be fun because he's got nothing to say.
The idiots can have something to like me for.
He's got nothing to say after when you beat him up. He'll be like, he cheated. He rigged it somehow. He fucking like, he would just make. He just.
Can we just
I
bury
will
all
build
the
a
politicians?
great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall. Mark my words.
Well, they didn't.
Yes.
We paid for it.
Yes. No, for real. Can we just
Mexico
bury all the
paid for it.
politicians and just bury them all up to their necks and just let the ocean just keep coming over them? Let them get waterboarded by fucking Mother Earth.
Ocean
and they all
boarded.
just eventually die.
27
like in Creep Show.
politicians were ocean boarded today.
Fish eat their eyeballs and shit.
I hope the
That'd be
fish.
crazy.
Oh yeah, they eat their dicks. Autism is wrong says, how do you sing like a grunge artist or like Kurt Cobain? They say sing with your throat, but what the fuck does that mean?
Well, no, it means you don't use your diaphragm as much. I mean, you do, but you pass it through and almost mimic whatever you're trying to do in a sense.
I don't know what the fuck I do when I do it. That's probably why I probably have polyps on my fucking vocal cords or nodes or
It's
something.
funny he brought that up because I was listening to.
Just
I
whine
was
like a
listening to,
bitch. You can get Kurt Cobain.
Yeah,
pretty
kind
easy.
of. Well, dude, Hole, remember the band Hole? Like, when you look at them in 94 and, like, 95 and all that, she was it was just fucking a Kurt Cobain with tits.
Yeah.
That's all she did. It was
Correctly without frying your voice out. It's called vocal fry. And
I think I've done it.
Yeah, vocal instructors do teach it. I've never had screaming lessons, but I've had actual singing lessons. But what you do is you just have done it so long that it just comes so natural to you, and you have so much control over your throat range that it's easy for you to do it. So it's not a lot of people can scream without blowing their voice out the next day.
What I can tell you
That's why I
is,
told you when you do 7 fucking days a week and you're
Yeah.
yapping and going on and fucking,
Yapping.
I'm like, dude, and you're singing, you're doing all this thing, and you just have no care for your voice. I'm like, dude, your voice is. If you lose your voice, you're gonna be fucking sign language on here. We're not gonna be fucked.
Joe, you
Sign
fucking
language.
there's
yacker.
something going on, no doubt. Like there'll be sometimes recently when since this voice thing started happening to me, where I'm talking and I'll go, and I'll be like, whoa, I did something. Like something's going on in there. I don't know what it is, but.
And especially when you said that you had that pressure on your voice, like because I had that. That happens to me when you sing a lot and you burn your voice out and you have to push and you just have no power. And you had that problem. I'm like, dude, that sucks. If you have that full time, you're not going to be too, a happy camper. So thank God it went away and you're all.
Well, it's still
healed up, ready to
there's
go.
something wrong still. I don't know what it is, but something's not still
I had
wrong.
the same thing that happened to you. Like, I had that happen the other day for like 3 days. It's starting to get better, but it was because, I don't really sing like daily or do anything, but I did some Slipknot shit. And then, man, the next fucking day, it was kind of like, it all blew up. Like, the lymph, everything swelled. Fucking, my ears hurt every time I swallowed. And I was like, oh, whoops.
Oh, man.
Screaming shit or like Slipknot, like they
both,
like gothic
a little
and like
bit. It
cut
was-
shit. Like they're all about like fucking.
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
Well, it was both. It was a lot of the, the singing parts, but it was definitely the rougher parts that got me. But it was just like you do this every day, Joe, and all the shit you do, and I'm like, man,
Yeah.
at least I can let it rest for a night or two.
I
Like,
wonder if it's-
you have to keep going.
I wonder if it's my body telling me, like, one of the reasons why I'm starting to get into the woodworking stuff is I wonder if it's my body telling me, like, hey, go do something and quiet down for a bit. It's like almost feels like instinctive that all of a sudden, it could be my ADD too, but I've never had the feeling of like, dude, I'm going to do some woodworking. It's kind of weird.
Don't you use your voice every day and not just at night? But
Yes.
don't you do like Morning Madness and all these shows every damn day?
Not every day, but it's like I do a lot of talking, and then also you got to remember, like yelling at the kids, like they don't. If
Bro,
they,
Yeah.
The woodworking is complete hippie vibes, brother. Like
Yeah.
I do a lot of plant work. I do a lot of I have a green thumb, so my like kitchen and my rooms are full of plants.
I love
everywhere.
that too, dude.
It's like a jungle.
Tony, I really like. I have the pots and the seeds and all kinds of things too, and it's like I want to just keep creating things. I've got that vibe of like.
Yeah, once you get into it, and especially the plants, especially like that thing, it brings like some sort of like ambience and like euphoria to you, and like I said, everything's full of plants, and I just spend hours just watering and trimming, And just like you did with the woodworking, it's kind of like the same thing. You're getting a little relaxation out of it, and it's kind of like your kind of like zone.
I was thinking about like the idea of a couple things. Like first of all, growing lettuce,
trees and weed all over your fucking house, and just plants everywhere. Like,
well, that's what I want. I want to make lettuce so I can just have lettuce. Like that's like I can eat lettuce every day. Like enough plants that I can eat every day.
Yeah, plant like cucumbers, and you can do an indoor little garden.
That's what I want to do. Is an indoor garden, yeah. But also, I was thinking of
self-sufficient. Like you should be self-sufficient. Like have your own little indoor garden. Like have your own little like things that you can just rely on yourself. You don't need to like go to the store and do this thing. Like you have the potential and you have the space in your house and like the backyard to like put a garden in there, and you know you have a lot of.
Well, I'm thinking
the only thing is you can't be ADD with it.
Yeah.
When
Man,
something,
Jesus,
something
Joe,
you
but-
have to be on it.
And your kids fucking would jump through everything and fucking ruin all the plans.
Between Tony and Jesse, you never need to buy a fucking self-help guy, Joe. You just call one of these guys up.
Well, I'm thinking too is the other thing I was gonna do was grow exotic plants like that people sell, and I was gonna sell them. You know, like grow them and sell them right as they're whatever. I don't know, man, on like eBay or something like that. Like, but I don't know, like whatever I do on the side has to be sort of a gateway to making some side money, because I can't spend all this time doing something if I don't, you know,
I'll teach you how to grow some exotic plants, and you know.
I want to grow.
You won't need eBay to sell them.
I want to grow your dick, brother. I want to grow your cock in my mouth. I want to grow your cock in my mouth. Listen,
I want to grow Jesse's cock.
I normally forget to put the donations off, and so people assumed that I did that again tonight, and I didn't. So people were saying in the chat they donated, so I'm gonna just quickly play these donations.
I just didn't want to mislead him. If we waited till the end of the show, I was like, hey, you know.
Well, I got some.
It goes
here.
that way sometimes.
Hey Joe, I am super pumped for Monetize This I Mean Corrupted tonight, but I do have one request.
Yes.
Can you please at some point update the pic of Jesse you use for the thumbnails?
No.
It has been that same damn pic for 4 or more years I have been watching, ha.
I think
that's like
his
the
pick.
best one.
Yeah, that's his pick, man. Remember your old pick? It actually really isn't. It's only been about 3 years, because remember I always used that other pick of you for like 4 years where you're wearing the old Joe Cronin Show shirt with the bottle opener? So that's actually like, this is your second picture.
I mean, I could take it. I love
Give
that
me a
picture.
hell yeah.
Great.
What up, Joe the Wrestle Daily, and I released our first ever t-shirt today.
Yes.
Posted on my check it out.
That's right. Today, everybody, this was a big day, because Botch Club, for the first time, unleashed their merchandise. Man, I hope that it does okay. My merchandise does terrible, so hopefully your merchandise does better than mine.
That's good. That's a no. What is it? A shirt?
A
shirt, or is it?
Oh my God, is this it? The COVID 316 shirt?
Well, there you go, and you can just put you on it.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my God, yeah, he just needs.
I'd give me a COVID 316 shirt. That's hilarious.
Look at this.
Oh my God, that is brilliant. That's fucking brilliant.
COVID 316 says I just killed your ass.
I would put it in all caps, though.
Yeah. Well, too late.
Yeah, me too. And I
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to fuck with it instead of putting like COVID-19. You stick it in a way where it. But you can't. Then it fucks up the Austin thing.
Hey, wait, you got the same Hell in a Cell chair that I got. Look at that. Were you sitting right next to me, bro? I mean, no, seriously.
That's interesting to think.
Yeah, me and Leah were right there.
Well, if he's still here, say what part of the ring you were sitting by or whatever. What part of the
Well, he's from Rhode Island.
From the same year. Don't they all look the same now?
You're right.
The
They might
for Hell in a Cell every year.
That is true. But he's from Rhode Island, so I'm assuming that's the Boston show.
Yeah, could
I just made the drive up for the pay-per-view. A lot of people do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not that far.
Oh my God, that made me. What was it? Were they selling shirts? I remember we all cracked up about it this year. Were they selling shirts or were they? WrestleMania or something?
Wait, what?
What?
We lost you for a second.
Didn't WWE do that recently because of COVID?
Oh,
earlier
yeah,
in the
they
year where
said-
they gave them away or something, the chairs or the shirts.
They said like nobody's
or
no
sold
they
them.
no they made a T-shirt that said something like nobody was here or something like that.
Oh, that's right.
It was like
I wasn't there.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, I wasn't there.
Yeah, like dude, they actually
Wow.
sold that. Like it's hilarious, dude. It's still for sale. I think I'm gonna buy one.
That is.
It's
funny.
$14. It's $14.
Oh, that's not too bad.
WrestleMania, I wasn't there and I didn't watch it.
WrestleMania, I wasn't there.
My God.
Too big for one night. That's wicked funny. We gotta do 2 nights.
And they couldn't quite go half off. I love how originally $27.99 they do $14.99. Like we
Oh.
just couldn't part with that extra dollar so it could be half off.
You know what? I can't click on it and add it to bag, so I think it is sold out. Which is
Probably.
which is too bad because we all said it at the time. We were like, we got to buy one of those. That's going to be a collector's item. Like we felt like it was going to be, and it's you can't get it. It's not on the website. I mean, I'm sure
Where's
it's
the
somewhere.
ones for SummerSlam? You guys
That's
deserve
good.
yours.
The summer
Wasn't SummerSlam supposed to be there in Boston?
That's a good point. Yeah, why didn't we get ours? Yeah, we get screwed.
No, I guess because it's not WrestleMania.
What else is new?
It should have said instead
number
of
2.
they should have copied the Boston Strong T-shirt instead of Boston Strong. It should have said Boston Screwed. Fucking SummerSlam 2020 Boston Screwed. That'd be funny. Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Swipe left and check the back of the shirt even better.
Oh, there's a back.
Oh,
Is it all in lowercase back there also?
On the back it says "Fuck Joe Cronin," like something like that. When I try to search Botch Club, all it tells me is Bitch Club. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's like, are you sure
it
you
really
meant?
does exist.
Yeah. Are you sure you meant that? Are you sure you didn't mean Bitch Club?
they need to redo the other Stone Cold shirt.
They
Fucking come
do
in,
exist.
sneeze, die.
Mhm.
I don't know. What was that one? The come in.
Oh
raise
my
hell, leave,
God.
Or whatever.
Oh my god. Look at the back of the shirt, guys. Oh my god.
Oh my God! Who doesn't? We got to get that shirt.
That's-
That is fucking
oh my God.
genius.
You know what'd be funny is that's fucking crazy funny.
I don't want him to think I'm being a dick either about the front, but the Austin one is in all caps. So in order to, keep with the parody
look
or whatever.
better.
What do you mean? I think it looks
would
great.
Just
I don't
no,
even-
it is great. It looks.
If,
it does
if
look great,
COVID
but I
was in
get
all
what he's
caps,
saying.
I'm saying that way it keeps with the
it's not. It's not in all caps.
Austin
No.
316 is in all caps. COVID there. You look at the I and look at the D.
Sure.
Those are lowercase.
Really?
I think I know what a lowercase letter is,
Yeah,
Tony.
but I don't
Jesus.
think this-
No, it's not because no, you're wrong. No, you're incorrect, Drew.
Wrong, you
Because
fuck.
yeah, because if you look at the 316 T-shirt, the I has a dot
it
on the
does?
top of it.
Yes,
That's not
yeah,
in all
that's true.
caps.
Oh, wow.
And the N also is. Yeah, he's right. Holy shit!
Yeah, take that, Drew. Kill
so to
yourself.
The C,
Well, okay. The C is lowercase in COVID.
Yeah, maybe the C just needed to be bigger.
I just think it would look better.
Autism
with the all caps
360.
on
Maybe
it.
that's what I just knew. It was one of those things I could tell something felt off about it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
not fucking
I
with
know
them,
it.
I just
I know what doesn't feel right about it. It doesn't say Austin.
Mhm.
That's what doesn't feel right about it. It's a
No,
C. It's
like the
weird.
letters themselves, something felt weird. I think it's the lowercase C. Then that's what it's got to be.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Does anyone else remember when Jaron Walker aka Small Afro Games tried to pretend to you all that he went to WrestleMania 30 when he
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
didn't?
Yeah.
I remember him calling the shows in 2014 but you all didn't believe him.
That was funny.
Oh,
Thank you,
Tommy
Small.
C fucking he called that out, but not even trying. He was like, "Oh, you guys are almost home." Like, wait a minute, that's a longer drive than that. Like, that was so
Yeah,
good.
yeah. He started breaking
That
it
little
down.
shit.
He got
Oh,
buried
that's
for
funny.
that. Small PP games. Thank you. And then he tried to cancel me. But no. But then I talked to Jaron months ago. I had him on the show. He's still around. I talked to him on Twitter and all that stuff. He's still around, man. He sounds just like Xavier Woods. Still, he always did. I'm like, dude, you really just sound exactly like Xavier Woods. It's very fucking strange. But yeah, I don't know, man. Next, I'm building a coffee table, but I'm going to build it right, dude. It's going to be sick. I'm gonna sell it to your mother too. If I can't sell at least one item a week, I'm gonna stop doing it. But if I can sell an item a week, I'm good to go. You know?
No, it's going to take you a week to build it, right? Well, no, this one you said you did today.
It took 5 hours, and you know, I was learning some things too. So now I that'll cut time down. How
much would you want to charge for it? Ideally,
probably somewhere between $250 to $500.
Oh, okay. Well, that'd be a good turnaround then, because you're talking, even if you did 5 hours, it's like $50 an hour.
Yeah, because the people around in these areas are pretty fucking rich, and you know, I could do something, you know, whatever. I can do the basic design that everybody does, you know, which is like usually between 200 to 350, something like that. You know, something like this.
Wait, are you saying for something more finished, like where you put a lot of, you know?
Oh yeah, like something like this. Like I could do this, like something nice, something really nice, and you know, I'll put all the finishes on.
Yeah, and if you can you do it to where you know it'll last them like 20 fucking years or whatever if they take care of it, that's worth the $500 or more.
That would be nice for like an outside patio. Like if they have an outside, like, so
you know,
maybe you could do like a outdoor stain that would last.
No, dude, these are inside right now. These are like wicked inside. Like farmhouse rustic coffee tables are like right now.
Both, right?
Oh yeah, no, I can do outdoor stuff too. Oh yeah, I can do outdoor stuff. I can do a chair. I know how to do a chair. Or it's like a rocking chair style thing that I can do. I know how to do that. And if I do that, it's fucking crazy because it's like it will last forever, but dude, it's wicked. It's actually that will take a long time. This chair that I can make for outside will take me probably 2 days to make, and they go.
You're just gonna stop building tons of shit in your backyard. You're gonna have like desks and fucking sheds, and you should build a shed. You should build a shed next. You know,
Carpenter Cronin.
Yeah, I'm gonna do crazy shit, dude. I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. But I'm only going to be able to buy new stuff when I can sell the old stuff. So, like, it's...
Yeah.
You know, it's that type of thing. You know, we'll figure it out, though. I'll figure it out, you know? But, I mean, stuff like... I don't know. It's just a side thing to do on top of doing all this, you know, instead of... the driving thing was killing me. You know, it was just murdering me like fucking... You know, so whatever I can do to make up that money. If I could have made, you know, $60 to $90 doing that a day on top of things, I'd rather do the woodworking and have a clarity of mind. You know, and then I can do more podcasting too. Instead of, you know, driving, it's like that's going to take 10 hours a day away from this and family. I'd rather do that for 4 to 6 hours and do this. But yeah, check out fucking Botch Club's Instagram, man, and find out where Botch Club. Write in the chat where the fuck they can buy your shirt. People already want to know where it is.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask that earlier because
if you put in the link, we should be able to approve it. If someone catches it.
Yeah, or I'll just copy it and put it back in there again. Okay, so somebody, what's the next thing? Oh yeah, Jay, thanks. Autism is wrong. That was Autism is wrong. We had heavy steps. Jay says, being a victim of social media censorship yourself, what advice would you give to President Trump? Well, I mean, it's too late now. I would have given it to him months ago.
Oh, fuck him. I would have left anyways because it doesn't really accomplish anything, and he's better off in front of a podium anyways if he's going to say something. Just spouting off on Twitter. Like the day after the election, I felt like a 4-year-old took over his fucking Twitter.
Yeah. You know what I would have done is...
shut the fuck up. Take this stuff to the proper authorities when it comes to the election stuff, but don't make yourself look like a bitch on Twitter.
Yeah, I would have told Trump to... the beginning of his fucking day in office, I would have said, listen, do what you're going to do, but do all these other things as nice as you can. That way they have nothing to bitch about. You know what I mean? Like the Bible thing, pushing people back to take a picture, that was the dumbest thing he did. And it was like, dude, like if I was working with him, I would have said, dude, do not do that. Do not push the crowd back.
Do what you're going to do and
stand back and stand by.
You know, looking back, if you put yourself into these shoes, imagine Joe starting a job, getting hired for a job, and you're under a 4-year contract. You have to be there for 4 years for whatever reason. And the first day you walk into that job, your coworkers look you dead in the eye and say, we are going to do everything we can to get you fired. And then
that's what happened.
They act that way toward you for the next 4 years. Would you not by the third year be like, fuck you all, I don't even give a fuck?
I would have continued.
Fuck you all.
I would have done more. I would have just kept doing more for the American people that they never did. I would have kept doing more of it. I would have done more of what he did when he came out and said, I want $2,000 stimuluses, because you saw a lot of people agree with him and say, wow, we agree with him. So I would have kept doing that. I would have kept playing you love for bitches. So all the government officials and the left-wing government official people that were like, impeach him and he's a scumbag and he's dead and whatever, I would have gone the other way to literally turn the Democratic people and the Democrat and liberals. You wouldn't have been able to turn everybody. There would have been a lot of people that still hate you, maybe 30%, but I would have turned that other 20 or 30% of them that would have said, damn, you know what? He actually fucking was pretty good. He wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? And they would actually start flipping. I would flip them.
I'm not saying that wouldn't be a good idea. What I'm saying is, could you not see yourself or someone else in that situation being like, you know what, just fuck you all. I'm going to be a dick. I'm going to give you a reason to fucking get rid of me. Fuck off.
I mean, no. I understand.
You don't think so?
I wouldn't have done. I don't know, man. I would have done what I said, which is just.
No, I'm not saying you would have, but you would have felt that way, and other people in those shoes I would have done that also.
I mean, I kind of would have expected it. I would have said, no, I know what I'm getting into. I know that the right people don't fully trust me, and they're not going to like some of the things I do. None of these people are going to like what I do. But you know who is going to like what I do? The people. That's all I would have said. I don't give a fuck what any of you think. You can keep coming up with conspiracies and Russian and pussy fucking and I rape somebody. Yeah. Keep doing it. I'm going to fucking deliver so much to the American people, especially the first term, right? Because I'd be like, I'm going to get reelected next term. And when I get reelected next term, that's when I'll push a little bit more of, you know, some of the right stuff that maybe we wanted pushed. But for the first 4 years, I'm going to fucking turn these left-wing people onto my side that are going to say, holy fuck, you know, every time he does something good, all these other people say, and he did do that a little bit, but he always did something else fucked up, or he always said things, you know, but you can't change his personality, so what are you going to do? That's how he got elected.
No, so. He is what he is, and
because you'd be in jail.
he says what he says, and that's what it is. He has a mouth, and he's not going to, you know, and when he's gone, you're going to see all the news, the ratings are going to go way down.
Right.
I mean, he was a Democrat till 10, 12 years ago, so you would think he'd be able to...
Well, you know what? Actually, no, you're right. And you bounce on that. If you look at some of the interviews he did back then, he had so much more tact, and you actually liked... Like, he had some charm to him. Like, it was all there. Like, he knew how to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's another reason why you need to stay away from putting such old people in the office, because they're going to start losing their minds. And I mean, look at Vince McMahon. Look at Jerry Jones. They lost their mind decades ago. And I mean, could you imagine one of them at that age running for office or being in office? I mean, you get to a certain age and you just can't trust someone to keep their facilities about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
No, but they all got BDE, so they all think they can still run the show.
Well,
you know
yeah.
I mean?
It's just such a shame though that he probably said that, like, well, the
yeah,
fact that
everyone's
he
wondering what does that mean
at all. Yeah,
big dick energy. Everybody's like, what?
Well,
big dick energy.
Because most people say shit. That's the problem with the other politicians. That, you know, they all say shit that's diplomatic sounding, but they're just like pushovers in a way.
Yeah, that's weird.
He needed to be diplomatic and be brash and bring it out. I don't know. It's all fucking dead now.
Lindsey Graham is any of that Lindsey Graham guy's a big pushover, dude. He was like, "Oh no, Trump," and then Trump got in. Then he was like, oh, "Okay, Trump, I like you," and then he was like, "Oh, you know, I'm against all these things. The Breonna Taylor. Oh, I'll make the Breonna Taylor law." And then they beat on him. They don't even know he made that. They like shit on him. It's calling him a racist, but he's the one who made the Breonna Taylor rule. And then now Trump's leaving, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, we need unity. Fuck, you know, he was wrong. You know, like he's so scared of everybody. It's hilarious. He's like, he is a pussy. Lindsey Graham is a bitch. Autism is wrong. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. So what advice to President Trump would have been? I would have gone opposite. So especially at the end, instead of blowing it all up, I would have gone completely the opposite way. Just like I told Tommy, what got Tommy 1 million fucking subs and whatever. Tommy calls me, Joe, I want to kill these people. I want to burn them, make a video, you know, and I've got him on video and audio. I've got him on audio saying all this stuff. And I'm like, nah, dude, listen, make a video where you look like you're going to kill yourself and like you look like the world's over and you're crying and, you know, just right now you're upset, make that video right now. And I'm telling you, people are going to like, they're going to be like, oh my God, what do we do? instead of making a video being like, fuck you, Leafy, you son of a bitch, I'm Tommy, you know, that won't really do well. Do something where it sounds like you're going to die. And then the guy does that, 2 million views. Boom. And it started right away when he uploaded it. It was like boom, and it started fucking flaming like magic. So I would have told Trump, listen, bro, just fucking do things for the people.
Play the victim.
Yeah, play the victim. Go full victim mode, because you can't win in the fight, you know, in certain fights. But right now, victimhood is in big time, and you're being attacked. People are threatening to kill you. People are doing all these things, and they're really doing it. They're really fucking doing it to you. So you know what?
Play into it.
Play into it. Yeah, exactly right. Fucking, it killed, dude. And I have people that are former co-hosts and friends of mine who do it. They play victim. They make up stuff. Like, the tactic is unbelievably insane. J-Rod says, what kind of celebrity would you like to meet for me? I would love to meet Eminem, and I love you guys. Issues. What up, J-Rod? Yeah, he's got daddy issues. He wants to meet Eminem.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. He wants to meet Eminem as a celebrity. What celebrity would you guys meet? What would everybody meet? It's a fucking tough one.
I mean, last time we had this question, I said Corey Taylor, and I'll stand by it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I would meet...
That's a good one.
Go back in time and meet Gandhi. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, man.
You go back and
be a comedian. It'd be like... I wouldn't want to meet George Carlin, because even though I love George Carlin, it's like I hear that, you know, he just doesn't like people, really. So, like, I wouldn't really want to meet him, I don't think, because I'd be like, eh. I think I might want to meet, like Patrick Stewart, or like somebody like that.
That's a good one.
You know, like,
hey, I'd like to meet Nancy Pelosi so I could kick her ass like in the other conversation.
Yeah, you could go be like the guy who said he was gonna murder or whatever. The FBI got him the other day.
I didn't say that.
How come the FBI doesn't get anybody?
Put his boots on her
yes.
desk?
Yep, it was. What was it? Man, these guys are all retarded. I mean, they're all going to jail now for 10 years.
Yeah, it's like the perfect snapshot, too. The guy's like, let me get in there. It's like crystal clear HD.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like dude, like, pretend it was Antifa, right? Pretend Antifa ran around the place, like, and this is all they did, right? Pretend they did what these guys did. Antifa went into the White House or something, and they fucking took podiums, and they ran around outside, and they were screaming and yelling, like, ha ha ha, fucking... You know, and that's all they did. They didn't hurt it. They didn't assault anybody, or they didn't burn something or whatever. But they just kind of ran around like idiots. Like, you know, there are people on the left that are like, these people should be killed, or these people should go to jail for life and stuff. And, like, I don't even think I wouldn't want that of the Antifa people if they had just run around with trophies and we acted weird. I'd want them to go to jail for at least 5 years, like, or something like that, like, to prove, like, a major point, no doubt. But, like, I don't think they needed to be killed or something. Now, if they had set fires or hurt people or did anything like that, then, yeah, I do think they should go to jail for longer. Because you tack on breaking into the government, blah, 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 the damage, just the gall of it, and then you also hurt people, like, you're fucked. You're going away as long as, like, 10 years or something like that. But, you know, for the people that just ran in there were like, hee, like, I took her gavel, you know, I'd give them 5 years or 2 years or something like that. You know, like, I mean, I would pending a psych evaluation too. I would make them get psych evaluations and invest in, you know.
I would turn that gavel into a dildo.
Imagine that, dude. You fucking make it.
Fuck
and then,
Nancy Pelosi's dildo,
dude. And then you make a video on YouTube about it that you carved it down and you're jerking it off, and you're like, ha ha ha. And it's really the thing. You're really jerking off her gavel.
I'll get my my bong that looks like a dildo, and I'll lube it up for you.
Yeah.
Is that?
Fucking stick it up your ass.
You put the water at the bottom where the balls are. That's where it bubbles.
Yeah. Oh my God! What the fuck? I don't know, man.
Why not just send all the people in jail that, you know, make this happen? I mean, fuck.
Well, see, that's the thing, is the real people that need to go to jail, but they won't. Dude, there's a woman a journalist. She has to live in Chile. She lives there. And she's a journalist, and I've been promoting her once in a while, and she's amazing. Dude, the stuff she knows and talks about will blow your head will blow open. She's like she's like Alex Jones if he knew more, had it more mapped out, and didn't make all the crazy. Yeah, instead of being like, but the goddamn aliens and they want to suck our necks out, like, none of that, just full facts and full connections, and she can go on and on and on. It's like she's autistic, like with fucking. With just knowing this shit, dude.
A giant hoax.
I don't remember her name now, but I want to say her name because she was so goddamn good. If I could remember it, she is so good, dude. She will. I'm telling you, Drew, you gotta listen to her. Like, there's a video I'm gonna send you, dude. Your fucking face is gonna blow off. Dude, I'm serious. She called this whole thing, and she detailed all the people, and buy stock right now. And there's a stock called PIPP, I think. PIPP. Write it down. It's a stock. Buy stock in it. It's like $10 right now. It's gonna go crazy. The people in Joe Biden's cabinet are all revolved around that company, that weapons, and it's a former arms guy and a former military guy. All in the U.S. government, and they're in his cabinet. It's fucking crazy. Buy stock in whatever the fuck that is. Dude, it's nuts. There's a new company is getting launched, or a new department, or some task force under Biden, and all the people that are involved in it used to be in the CIA, and 2 of them had previously just been working for a company from China. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy, dude. They shouldn't even be working there. China. This is like wild shit. Where the fuck is her name? God damn it. I don't know. Anyway, I'll send her the video. Drew, if you listen to it, your head will explode, dude. Like, she's on all this shit.
Interesting.
She'll tell you about everything you want to know.
Her name's Whitney something. Whitney something or other. I forget. Somebody in the chat knows. Tell me. It's Whitney something. I don't know. It's fucking amazing. She's better than Alex Jones. Like, for real. Like, I mean, not as funny because he's hilarious, but she's like just crazy. She knows all this shit. Firebird87 says, what's your opinions on CPL, and would you ever do it yourself? What the fuck is CPL?
Probably cost per lead.
What?
I'm not sure.
What is CPL?
You don't know cost per lead?
All these goddamn acronyms.
Is that like a lead generator? You're a lead generator?
It's like when I don't know, like someone places an ad like on a website, you know, or and each time that thing gets viewed, it's kind of like that. Let me see. I'll look it up and see.
I thought you said Cox per lead.
Well, there could be that too.
I knew it as a programming language in computing. It's a programming.
Defines how much revenue a publisher receives when he creates a lead for an advertiser. For example, the publisher may place an ad for an investment site on his website. If a user clicks on the advertisement link, she is directed to the advertiser's website where she can sign up, blah, blah, blah. If she chooses to sign up, a lead has been created and you get paid.
I mean, that sounds like what I do on my Amazon account.
I was going to say, yeah.
I mean, it's ads embedded into websites and shit.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it sucks that rarely do people click on that and actually buy anything. I know I've never done it. It's not like I see the fucking ads on a website and go, oh my God, herbal clean same day detox. Jesus Christ, I need that right now.
You know what really...
Don't lie.
Facebook ads work really well, though, because when you put something on Facebook, it's like, these are like housewives and people that
sneak them in. You think it's a post from a friend of yours, and you're halfway through reading it, and you're like, "Is this an ad?"
I wouldn't know what to do if Facebook went away, because there's so much like you can. I'll put it locally, you know what I mean? And if I did something, if I built something beautiful, and I put it on there, there's gonna be so many housewives and people that are like, "This is exactly what we were looking for the living room." Or I've been looking for something like that. Like, there's a million of those, dude. When I put something up, I'll get 5 to 50 responses. So
yeah, and then you got to sit there and sift through them all. And can we set up an appointment at 4:00? And we'll meet you at 4:15.
Yeah,
we'll meet you at 4:45.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll buy it. I like this. Okay, well, it's gonna be $300.
You know what? It's not working for though is the computers. It ain't working for the computers worth of shit. So that's the one thing is I have had no luck with computer, but
that's when you know your shit. That's the shit you know. The shit you're actually.
I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start advertising my dick and just say hey, 6-inch cock, Foxborough, blue eyes, wants to be sucked, $79.99. See how long the cops take to show up.
$79.99. Jeez.
Yeah.
Come on, you don't value yourself. That's.
It's true.
Jeez.
$79,000 to suck my veiny dick. Swerve says, besides my name, what are some clues you know somebody is just in your Discord trying to get clout? I don't know. I usually figure it out though when I block them. So that's how I know. I blocked them.
I mean, you can tell when a lot of times you can tell it's a sock account or something, you know, when it just says Todd and there's no fucking picture on it. It's like, yeah, okay, who are you? Like I even, huh?
Go ahead. I was something played by accident.
Oh, no, anyway, so yeah, it's kind of easy to identify just over time. It's one of those things you just know, or you're pretty sure. If I'm not sure, you know, I might entertain it or something, but more times than not, it ends up just being one, and you just kind of know over time.
Somebody, this is the last question, last thing of the night. What the fuck? Where did it go? Did I lose it? Oh, I lost it.
I didn't. Swerve.
It was Mookie.
The last one I had.
It was Mookie after that. Trial by Combat by What the Fuck Brah. Didn't What the Fuck Brah do a Boogie video a long time ago? He said, oh, it's public, so you can't do it. You can still do it.
Crowd here and the tens of thousands, probably 100,000 plus people here. And you did it all without burning down buildings? Without looting? I didn't know that was possible. No shit. Boom. According to the media,
these explosions are bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Boom.
When you have a large gathering of peaceful protesters, they're supposed to burn it all down.
Boom. These explosions are bullshit. Boom.
Who could have seen that coming?
Boom, boom, boom. These explosions are bullshit.
Oh shit.
Let's have trial by combat.
This fight has only just begun.
Keep fighting.
Let justice be done.
I did it.
We're gonna walk down and I'll be there with you.
Get up.
The best is yet to come. When you catch somebody in the fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules. It's so egregious, it's so bad, so base that people don't even believe it. It can't be true.
That's why my father sends a tweet. Patriots descend on Washington, D.C. Amen. And a woman. No shit.
These explosions are bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Boom.
When you have a large gathering of peaceful protesters, they're supposed to burn it all down.
Boom. These explosions are bullshit. Boom.
Who could have seen that coming?
Boom, boom, boom. These explosions are bullshit.
Oh shit.
Let's have trial by combat. We're gathered together in the heart of our nation's capital to save our democracy.
Dude, fucking Rudy Giuliani with that helmet on, dude. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep, dude. Holy
this
shit.
this could hit the top 10 charts, you know?
Dude, I'll tell you what, they played this. If they had played this at the riot or the rally, it would have been a riot. I would have rioted. I would have been like I'm angry after watching this. I would have been like, let's go. You're right, let's break fucking shit. Like, I would have lost my mind.
Oh, they would have let you in anyway, so.
Yeah.
And Mike just gonna have to come through for
I would have
us.
painted myself black and gotten shot.
If he doesn't, that will be a sad day for our country.
Who hides evidence? Criminals hide evidence.
I had no idea. Who could have seen that coming?
Because you'll never.
What is going on with Don Jr.'s voice? Ah! He's having my vocal problems.
I think they're speeding him up to fit the beat.
No, but I mean, even without the speed up of the obviously, yeah, but I mean his voice is fucked up anyway. Go watch the raw video of this. I'll have to listen to it. He sounds like he's been talking too much.
Take back our country with weakness.
So let every adversary against democracy, against liberty, be overturned right now.
So we're going to walk down Pennsylvania Avenue.
No shit.
Boom.
According to the media,
These explosions are bullshit.
That's getting it good.
when you have a large gathering of peaceful protesters, they're supposed to burn it all down.
Boom. These explosions are bullshit. Boom.
Who could have seen that coming?
Boom, boom, boom. These explosions are bullshit.
Oh shit.
Let's have trial by combat.
No shit.
Boom.
According to the media,
These explosions are bullshit.
bullshit.
Bullshit. Boom.
When you have a large gathering of peaceful protesters, they're supposed to burn it all down.
Boom. These explosions are bullshit. Boom.
Who could have seen that coming?
Boom, boom, boom. These explosions are bullshit.
Oh shit.
Let's have trial by combat.
That is amazing.
What the fuck, brah? Remix.
The fucking priest, who that dude with the suit, he just looks like the devil.
Yeah. Well. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that guy's crazy. Yeah, the priest guy. Yeah. Holy fuck, is that guy is crazy.
Nuts.
Can you believe that What the Fuck Brah only has 160,000 subscribers and that that video only has 50,000 views?
Oh, he'd have a lot more if he put the rest of the shitbags in Washington into that video and just had like this huge, like, we are the world fucking thing going on. Have all of them. Have Pelosi, McConnell, and all the fucking nutbags. line them all up in that video and pull all their great stuff. You get Pelosi ripping the fucking papers and snarling at Trump.
He's got a Pelosi one where they make fun of Pelosi. That one actually has 500,000.
So he's got, video after video. I'm just saying, like, have a super group or something.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know, but I didn't know
Dude,
this
how
was
do
his,
I-
like, what he did all the time.
How do you find that?
You just type in WTF brah, BRAHH, and sub to him. They did one on Boogie a long time ago. That's how I know about them. They did one on Boogie 4 years ago. Wow, it's been a while. It's probably because they only put out 20 videos a year. They put out 20 videos a year, about or less. So maybe that's why they're a little bit. Yeah, because a week ago, 70,000.
Must be like a backup channel, or maybe they are just really like low key part time.
Maybe they suck cock. I don't know. But listen, guys, we gotta get the fuck out of here. What, Drew? Closing statements?
The Alex Jones video I sent you.
On
you see it?
On Facebook?
Yeah. Did you watch
it? Wait, is it a new one?
I don't know. My brother sent it to me. So
the one. Yeah, the one you sent. We did play that on the show like a year ago.
Did we really?
What, a supercut?
Yeah.
Jeez, I must have been drunk or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It was where like every other word was fucking shit. Like he was just like pissed.
He had a rant. This was the rant where basically they were calling Alex Jones like a Russian spy or something.
You son of a...
It was from years ago. Yeah, look, it's 2017. But yeah, we played it a couple of years ago, and it was like,
how do I not
he basically got triggered because somebody said he was a spy. He's like, oh, he's a Russian fucking something, and he went off.
Well, fuck it. I somehow
this is the video. I think this is the video or something like that. This is the rant that somebody was like, Joe. I went on a rant, and they were like, Joe, you remind me of Alex Jones. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they sent me this rant, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, because he's crazy. Okay. But then I started because that person sent me the video of Alex Jones ranting. That's the first time I'd seen him in the past. I remember being familiar with his face, but I never watched him ever. Didn't really know what he did. And then I became a fan of him because of that guy. Because I was like, man, he is funny. That's fucking funny.
Listen, you son of a bitch. What the fuck's your problem? You want to sit here and say that I'm a goddamn fucking Russian? You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead.
The best part is how before this he's normal, like, and then he just snaps.
My dad and brother were over here. We were all watching it. My dad's like, Jesus Christ, he's cussing a lot. Coming from, if you knew my dad, like he cusses all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So for him to point out that someone is cussing too much, Jesus.
Well, he's having a conniption. It's like when I'm, when I'm mad because I say the F word, I start throwing around the homophobia. Right. Like it's like that's how I start flipping out with the. It's like I
still think the.
Listen, you fucking motherfucking cock fucking motherfucker of a fuck ass. That's like what he does.
Get that through your goddamn fucking.
What was that?
Yeah, fuckhead.
No.
What did you say, fuckhead, Tony?
That was the clip that's the same clip that I have. That's the same one.
Oh yeah, the one that you played earlier. Yeah, it's from this rant.
You have fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head. Stop pushing your shit. You're the people that have fucked this country over and gang raped the shit out of it and lost an election. So stop shooting your mouth off claiming I'm the enemy. You got that, you goddamn son of a bitch? Fill your hand. I'm sorry, but I'm done. You start calling me a foreign agent. Those are fucking fighting words. Excuse me.
It's like, where's the Tylenol?
That's great. It's got 18,000 likes and 100 dislikes. Dude, 100 dislikes only. Dude, I could make a wrestling video tomorrow that gets 300 likes and probably more dislikes than that.
That's amazing, that ratio.
Crazy.
That's a hell of a,
that's a crazy ratio.
Usually I see stuff that there's no way you could not like it. And it could have 20,000 views or likes or whatever, but it'll still have about 1,000 at least dislikes, if not more. That's insane.
We're going down to the Capitol. We're going down to the Capitol. We're gonna fuck some sheep. That's exactly what we're gonna do. I don't give a shit. Infowars.com.
The only thing else I got left is for all of our viewers in Pakistan. Hope you guys enjoy this show 3 days from now when you actually get to view it. Hope you got your power back.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's right, man. All the powers. Why? Wait a minute. What's going on? I don't even know. Somebody mentioned this earlier, and I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So tell me what's going on.
The grid just went down.
What?
What? The grid just went down. 3 days from now when you actually get to view it. Hope you got your power back. Oh, shit.
Somebody mentioned this earlier, and I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So tell me what's going on.
Yeah, the electricity distribution system in the country of more than 210 million people is a complex and delicate web, and a problem in one section of the grid can lead to cascading breakdowns countrywide. Tens of millions of people without electricity in main cities, including Islamabad.
Oh my God, bro. This is it? This is fucking it? You don't think this is like this is Are you serious?
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I just wish it wasn't.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Stock up on your shit. I'm telling you.
I just sent you a tweet with a screenshot of one of the cities overlooking it.
Oh my God, bro.
Sunset.
That's gonna. I've been saying that for 8 months.
How long is it gonna take for them to get that back up? Are they saying?
I have not heard. It was 11:41 p.m. local time when the grid went down. I'll be honest. Since we've been on air, I haven't really looked for too many updates, though.
Well, we got to look for Warlock. He's the only one that'll have the lights on. Die Hard reference, anyone? Okay. It's the fourth one.
Everyone died on you, I guess. They died hard.
No,
I was just...
No,
I was trying to look this
nobody
up
knows that
I'm like,
reference.
God damn it.
Look at that. So those are car lights. So these are car lights that you see straight ahead here. That's car lights. This is, I guess, car lights as well in some housing areas that have some light and generator.
At 6:44 a.m. local time on Sunday, the minister, blah, 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 I'm not going to try and pronounce that, tweeted that the power had been restored to major parts of the capital city of Islamabad. Flight operations remain functional. All major airports have backup generators.
What?
Power breakdowns are not uncommon in Pakistan. Yeah, I saw an article about in 2015 something like majorly fucked up and shut
Is this
down.
in India or the Middle East?
Pakistan.
Oh, Pakistan. Oh, that's less scary. I thought you said India.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh Jesus.
In 2015, an apparent rebel attack on a key power line plunged about 80% of Pakistan into darkness. So, I mean, it could come out that this was some weird rebel attack, and they...
I mean, it's just a
as I
giant
said, it's not,
hoax.
Not totally uncommon.
It's just a giant hoax. All part of the plan.
But, Leroy, the reason you should care is because if this is happening in another country, how long until it happens in yours?
Yeah, it's always a precursor for what's... Dude, this is when people were laughing about toilet paper. Remember when people were laughing about toilet paper in Australia in fucking December? And I was like, I'm ready to go.
Dude, if that's the number one thing. If they hit the grid and they knock the power grid out, that's it.
Yep.
They got
no.
complete control.
There's one thing you should fear more than the grid is your water.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I have a converter for water at 99.9%. I'm ready to go.
Does it siphon out? Does it siphon out whatever poison they put into your system or whatever?
No.
Hell, they could have dropped COVID into our water system instead of the air.
Reverse osmosis filter.
Yeah, I've got a filter pump, so I can pump it out of a lake, or you can pump it out of
the dirtiest water and it will clean it up.
Yep, dude. Rainwater, whatever. I've got Brita stuff. I got the cartridges ready to go. Everybody out there should have this going too.
Oh yeah.
Get it going, man. Get the survival food going. If you didn't already, make sure you got something to fucking hunt with. Whatever.
Stock up.
Bitcoin's up to $41,000.
Oh shit!
6,000 since the last time we talked about it.
Yep,
and keep going up.
Yeah. What's your predictions? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say about 150. I think 150,000.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was up. It was actually earlier today. It was up over 41,300. Now it's back down below 41,000. But
yo, Ray Rods, how was it, man? Because we actually have a couple of listeners from Puerto Rico who I even heard from. We had heard from weeks into the power outage, and then a little while after that, I actually haven't talked to them since. And they were listeners who were kind of long-time listeners, Ray, and Puerto Rico, and dude, you guys went through hell. I can't even imagine that. We don't even talk about it here, really. 6 months without power. Like, what the fuck were you guys doing? And what was it, like 70% of the island got power back, though, right after a little while, but a lot of people didn't have power for weeks and months, and It was crazy, dude. And then all the supplies were there too. We sent the supplies. Trump sent the supplies. All the fucking truckers quit, and then they didn't have a way to get the supplies to everybody.
Well, yeah, there was medical team like people needed medical assistance that were like in rural parts of areas that nobody could get to, and they had like teams go out there and like hike, to get to these people, and like it's bad situation.
We talked about this.
Power and water, man.
We talked about this, but dude, if I was ever a rich person who could just play this, like run the stock market and stuff to where I could make, like, say I could make 30, because that's what these guys do, but say you could make $30 million a month just getting money back from the investments every month, dude, I would create a task force. I'm talking better than the Red Cross, bro. We would be better than bigger. And like if some disaster happened somewhere or something like that, dude, we would boom, be like, nope, you'll be all right. You're gonna be good. Like we would just go in and fucking whatever emergency stuff.
Yeah, but how you would get there? We would fly on drones. We'd have electronic drones that carry us.
Yeah, dude.
So we wouldn't need any electric. We'd just have like homemade drones that we just like jetpack drones, and we can just get everywhere we need to get. You know what I mean?
Right.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Trump thought he was helping when he threw paper towels at Puerto Ricans. Yeah, see, he did think he was helping, and that is what they kind of asked for. That's the thing. But like that fucking, if I was Trump, I would have said, I've said this a million times, whatever the fuck, but I would have said, listen, you guys are incapable of doing this right, so I'm going to do it. And I would have done it. And I know he did do stuff. He did help, and the Puerto Rican mayor's the retard. But I still would have said, listen, Puerto Rico, your mayor's retarded. Like, she's an idiot. Therefore, I'm going to use some of the American people's money to save you because you deserve it because you're human beings. We're gonna save you. We're going to help you. And it doesn't matter what it costs. Human life's important. Your mayor thinks her pussy's important. But I'm going to come out there. And then I would have gone out there and I would have fucking saved the shit out of them. Like, and I know that he sent the supplies. He did, but it's like he didn't. He was like, "Oh, you don't know how to distribute them."
He didn't do enough. But it's like, dude, he's fighting people on his own front trying to fucking win his, you know what I mean?
But I still would have done it. He could have done it. I would have said, bro, listen, we're sending the fucking military. We're sending the military. We're sending the trucks. They're going to fucking deliver everything. You guys can't get shit because your own people suck. I'm going to have the army deliver.
Didn't the president refuse shit? And like they found out there was massive like amounts of stock supplies that were just hidden in certain parts of areas and all that.
Yeah, dude, it was really weird.
It was the president's fault. Yeah, it was all their fault.
No, it was their fault. But like, here's the thing: what happened was, it is their fault. Their truckers quit. They didn't have the people to get the supplies out.
That's true. Yeah.
Then they had
everybody just left.
But on top of that, we dropped it off, and then we got out of there. We dropped it off like, here you go. Okay, we'll see you. And then they were like, we're retarded. And then Trump was like, you got the shit.
Deliver too.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I gave you all your shit. I don't know. What the fuck do you want me to do? And then, so he helped. He was great, but then he didn't, and it's not his job to do the rest of it. I know that. But I would have just said, listen, I'll be the better person. This wasn't my job. This is going to cost the American people money because the Puerto Rican mayor's a fucking idiot. So, you're not going to become a state like this. Let me tell you that. But we will help you. And I would have helped people. I would have made sure they got helped. I would have made sure. I don't give a fuck. If it's sitting in the warehouse and you can't figure out how to get truckers, I'm going to send the fucking National Guard out there and they'll know how to do it. I'll pay the fucking Red Cross, the National Guard. We'll fucking supply the boats for volunteers, and we'll get people out there, and we'll get shit to people and families, and we'll get generators out there. We'll get everything. That's what I would have done, but that's me. Like, I know that that's weird, and like maybe that's not, maybe we waste a lot of money, and that'd be a bad thing logistically. I don't know, but just me, I don't know. I would have done a little more, but not that it was his fault. It wasn't his fault, but he could have said, even though.
No, but not a lot of. Yeah, nobody's gonna stretch that much. Right. But you obviously thinking it, because you want to be a good guy.
Ray Rudd says the USA won't allow us to receive help from other countries. That's weird. See,
but yeah, they can send fucking tens of millions of dollars over for like, gender changes and shit to other countries.
Yeah, we don't take help.
So stupid, dude. That's what I mean. Like, dude, our military, we couldn't protect the Capitol the other day. Trillions of dollars going away. We can't protect the Capitol. We couldn't.
Come on in, guys. Come on in.
We couldn't give Puerto Rico. We couldn't give Puerto Rico $100 million then. or $10 million or $50 million to like get people, you know what I mean, to take care of them. Like there was scared people on that
What's
island.
money? We're $700 trillion in debt.
Yeah. Oh,
you know
dude.
what I mean?
You talk about the Great
It's
Reset. That's where the reset's going to happen too. Is they're going to be like, dude, we're going to reset everyone. We're going to go work with every country, and we're going to literally reset the debt of everyone, and we're going to go back to normal, and we're going to start
Nothing's
over.
even backed by gold. None of that debt's even backed by gold. You think $700 trillion is
Right.
backed by $700 trillion in gold?
Dude, we all work. We basically all countries and everybody works on the honor system. And if you're rich, you can just cheat the system because this system is only in place to keep all of the regular people working. If the regular people
we're the collateral for our country's debt to like the banks.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like China owns we're like indebted to China basically. Fucking yeah, it's all fucked up.
We said
we're the collateral.
Jesse, we said years ago, dude, how long until what if China just went, we want Florida? There's nothing we could do. We'd have to give it to them. Like if they just went, we want Florida, or we're going to war. You know, we would literally have to, like, China would be like, listen, we are going to come to your country and fuck you. We're going to have a war, and we're going to literally, and we found out, dude.
We used to say, have fun. Everybody fucking that's there is 80 years old and goes there to die anyway. So fucking
I know.
take it.
Take it. That's what I said too. It looks like a penis. It looks like a big dick. That's why they want it. Their little tiny peepees, like, oh, your take state looks like a big dick. Like that's what they want to take it for. Take the big fucking dick state. So, you know, dude, it could come to that at some point. They could literally say, give us Florida and we'll fucking, sell us Florida. And we'll sell, or Alaska, sell us something. And it could come to that. They could be like, otherwise we're invading. And it'd be like, what? You're going to invade? And they're like, we're not fucking kidding. They could do that if they wanted to. But nobody wants to do that because we're all functioning societies. Nobody wants to do that, so it's not going to happen. So you can still owe debts. But what happens if it does happen? What happens if they get a dictator that takes over in a certain way? Just like Trump, what Trump says, hey, no more, we're leaving the fucking... What if they get somebody like that who's like, you know what, no more, you owe $1 trillion.
Yeah,
fucking...
but, people say Trump's a bad guy, but if that ever happened and we were going, Trump always bragged about our military. And he always was about that first, about our history, about all that, you know what I mean?
It was all bullshit.
About
this
our
country...
heritage.
Listen, if your country has some land that some brown people in their country and we want some land, we'll fucking take our shit and blow it up. But if we want to protect our little capital, they don't give a fuck.
Well, what happens when the extraterrestrials come here and they demand land?
Oh, well, they would just kill us, dude. I mean, we're dead. If they want land, we're dead.
Like I said, we already signed the agreement. The Galactic Federation has already been signed.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. We may be getting ready, man. I will. My heart will explode if we can find out there's aliens in this life. Listen, we got to get out of here, man. Jesse, thank you. Tony, love you. Drew, Gatekeeper Drew.
Love you guys.
Casey is raw earlier. Everybody else, we love you so much, man. Little Vinny Paz.
Manipulated and dictated.
We'll see you guys next time, next week. See you tomorrow. It's Corrupted Podcast. You're the patrons, and I'm the Dick Slayer, baby. We'll see you tonight.
You can't see the
love you.
You think you're free.
What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. We are being hypnotized by people like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers.
We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us fight to be slaves. And everybody's just walking around, head in the clouds, and won't awaken to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody is slaves, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lair. I ain't never caught slipping, never underprepared. Yeah, they shade sign on me, they just spray it proudly. George Bush, the grandson of Alistair Crowley. They want you to believe the lie that the enemy Saudi. The enemy ain't Saudi, the enemy around me. It's fluoride in the water, but nobody know that. It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac. For real? How could any government bestow that upon people who believe in political throwback? That's not all that I'm here to present. represent you. I know about the Black Pope and Solomon's Temple. Yeah. About the Vatican assassins and how they will get you. And how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end.
Whoever built the pyramids had knowledge of electrical power, and you know that that's the information that they suppress and devour. Who you think the motherfuckers that crashed in the tower? Who you think that made it turn into ash in an hour? The same ones that invaded your own, the ones that never told you about the skeletons on the moon. Yeah, the ones that poison all the food you consume, the ones that never told you about the Mount Vesuvius tombs. Right. The bird flu is a lie, the swine flu is a lie. Why would that even come as a surprise? Yeah, the polio vaccine made you die. It caused cancer and it cost a lot of people their lives. Do y'all know about Bohemian Grove? How the world leaders sacrificing children in robes? Lucifer is God in the public school system. I suggest you open up your ears and you listen.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
The greatest hypnotist on planet Earth is a oblong box in the corner of the room. It is constantly telling us what to believe is real.
If you can persuade them that what they see with their eyes is what there is to see, you got them. Because they'll laugh in the face of an explanation that portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And they have.